roof and green clouds, no worries unwind. And I sip my coffee, black gold sunshine.
Hey,
Containing my vibe, no gates on my sky. Take it easy, take
I had a lot of stuff to do this morning, John. Loads of stuff to do, man. I just literally got back. I left at bloody about 9 o'clock this morning.
got my mind in time, in my zone all alone.
Yeah, I've just got back 2 hours. That's just about there. How you doing, Dirt? Welcome.
No bars around, but the spirits they climb. In my peace, in my space, it's sublime. They put a joint in one hand, coffee in the other. No gates, just open.
Man, I need a coffee.
Discover, loosen up, breathe in, feel that grind. Up here soaring, I'm one of a kind. Unwind. Bring pips to the beat, alright. Yeah, it's our views of myself. The whole West is sitting with the sheep. Eyes low, feeling slow like molasses. Unwind. Just another day, grooving, peace of mind. No fences, no walls in my laid-back shrine. Riding waves of the day, letting life's knots unwind. My green escape, caffeine keeps at me. Rhythmic heart, chill soul, feeling the beat. Mixing blends, burning ends, life's a treat. My own sanctuary where all good vibes meet. In my haven, in my keep, where the hours are.
Right, guys, I've got some Black Rifle coffee called Murdered Out. Damn. I bet that's well strong, isn't it? I just got popped to the shop, guys. We're gonna get a lighter. Lighter. Hey, cat. What's up? What's up? I'll be back in a sec, guys. I won't be long. About 10 minutes.
Nobody cares that you've gone to Antarctica. Nobody cares what it is you see there. Nobody there on the 30-pep paddle there. Nobody cares, so don't you shoot me down. Don't shoot me down. Nobody cares, but you're so full of arrogance. Nobody cares that you're full of hope. And one day they'll see that it's level and stationary. One day they'll see what moves lights in the sky. Don't shoot me down. Don't shoot me down. Don't shoot me down. The time has come for us to think reality. You attack me to protect your own sanity. Wake up, my friend, because I'm not your enemy. Open your eyes and see that deep light to me. And you to everyone that you see, including you and me. So don't shoot me down. Don't shoot me down. Don't shoot me down. Don't shoot me down.
Welcome to the show where you don't know if it's part of the show. Welcome to the show. If you don't know, you don't know. Didn't they teach you to reach for the stars while opening up the bars and keeping you chained down with mortgage bills and cars? Vaccines for your arms, kids sounding like supercharged, caffeinated hate-filled scars and rage-quit repertoires. No answers for yards, caught up in emotion that's not even yours. Imposter truths like impeccable retards, lined up for your serving of gish galloping wars. No remedy can save the lost, in love with the yarn. I'm tired of walking into refracted shards, poor science displayed by disgusting bards. Soaked in sin with your dupe is delight and a new hand of cards. Been so long, seems like for love I'm just too hard, I'm just too hard. I said, welcome to the show, where you don't know if it's part of the show. Welcome to the show. If you don't know, you don't know. Intoxicated 8 makes you believe you're spinning in space while you have no shame or grace. It's a disdainful state I used to contemplate, how to save myself from my own self-hate. Wonder why I was even made with a dreadful fate, forced to try and awake with a full plate. No one to help me stay awake or educate. I've had to liberate and fight through hidden gates. But my brother, heaven could never be late, and rockets don't work in space. It's all fake, the show is on Mars. It's a joke, but you're too far gone, it won't be long. Fepe's beak is strong. We have our song and we march along like streams of knowledge leading to God's holy pond, and lives of truth that hits the bong and sings the song, turns mankind from the wrong. We come in peace with a holy gown and all of us wearing our holy crowns. So the earth is flat and we probably just won't get along, just to go along. I said, welcome to the show, where you don't know if it's part of the show. Welcome to the show. If you don't know, you don't know.
I hear the train a-comin', it's rollin' round the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on, but that train keeps rollin' on down to San Antonio. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. Now when I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. I bet there's rich folks eating in a fancy dining car, They're probably drinking coffee and smoking big cigars, but I know I had it coming. I know I can be free. But those people keep it moving, and that's what tortures me. Well, if they freed me from this prison, if that railroad train was mine, I bet I'd move it on a little further down the line, oh, far from Folsom Prison. That's where I want to stay. And I'd let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away.
Get the fuck out of here.
Kevin, come on over here and tell him what time it is.
Okay.
Oh, that's nice, Kevin. All right, now get out of here. Got this feeling inside.
How is everybody out there? Let's do a few little shout outs. Oh, we got Scotty coming. How you doing, Scotty? Oh, how you doing, Brian? Lev, Dirt, been earlier. Dorian, Bogard, Honor, how you guys doing? Oh, Bogan, sorry, Bogan. Brian, John, I've seen. Oh, hello, Kat. How are you guys doing? It's been another few crazy days, hasn't it, in the flat Earth community? Let's say, been pretty crazy. More people losing their shit over nothing. It's quite funny, man. People's reactions are completely insane to this. Really are. It's like they've lost everything. Ridiculous. Just get over it. Nothing's been lost. Nothing's been won. Nothing's been debunked. Nothing's been proven. It's the same as it was, just like we predicted. The only thing that's different is Jaren's a Glober. That's the only difference. The only difference is Jaren and Mellow Globe Dome, whatever one he wants to pick, because he's so confused. He thinks it's a globe. That's it. Two people from the so-called community think it's a globe. Well done. Well done for that. Looking at the intangible lights in the sky that you can't reach or test or anything, you just looking at them, right? And we've got water that destroys the spinning globe model. But they just want to look up at that stupid little thing, the sun. Yes, I said it. So Austin, Austin's lost. Jaren's lost. We've just got to carry on getting the truth out. And that's what it's about, guys. It really ain't about the sides and this and all the nonsense that's come with the TF. It's just about still getting the truth out there. We obviously know that they're talking a bunch of bullshit. What they want you to believe is what they want you to believe. They want you to believe that they're observing a 93 million mile away sun that's massive, and the Earth's rotating, and they're standing upside down and doing this observation. That's what they want you to believe. And the observation itself, if you look at the footage, it completely destroys that. Is a local moving sun around their heads. Completely destroys it. And the Earth's not rotating. The Earth station, obviously, right? And the camera's following, tracking the sun going around, following it. So it's moving. They haven't got a leg to stand on. Whatever way they if you go with the observation, you can destroy them with the observation, or you can destroy them with all the nonsense, all the conspiracy stuff. I've tried to stay away from that because I believe they went and actually see it. But to me, the observation destroys the globe model completely, absolutely, and they cannot demonstrate their model. They cannot practically demonstrate their model. That's what we've got to start asking them. Practically demonstrate your model for us in reality, please. Because this is where we got crickets and tumbleweeds last time. Because they can't do it, but we can. Because the physics of water doesn't lie in reality. If you start adding theories to it, it can do whatever you want it to, can't it? Water. But in reality, we know exactly what it does. Again, practically demonstrate your helio model in reality. You can't. They can't do it. So we just go back to that. Practically demonstrate your model for us, please. No, they won't. They can't. We've been asking them for 10 years to do it. They can't do it. So if you can't practically demonstrate your model in reality, then what is it? It's pseudoscience. It's nonsense. It's imagination, made up. Theories and mathematics. That's all it is. It's all in the mind. That's all it is. It's an image placed in your mind when you was at infant school. It's that simple. It's that simple, guys. We just go back to the basics of it. And that's where we destroyed them before, and we will do it again.
In a joint, I got this feeling inside. Can't find no balance in my mind.
Hey there, God. Welcome in. Dean, welcome in. Charlie, welcome in.
Coffee in the joint.
Anyone else going? Yeah. Dean, hi. How you doing?
Coffee in the joint. Coffee in the joint. Coffee in the joint. Come on, man. Yo, higher than an F-16 in Walgreens. Trying to find some eye drops at the bottom of the Listerine. What? Well, I'm Mr. Clean when I step on the scene. But yo, how did I get here? And what does this all mean?
The only thing that this fiasco has proved is that they are still a group of compulsive, deceived minds with a bias. Yeah.
I get the bacon with my better crocker, baby. We dishing out delectables a year. They tasty, so yeah.
I mean, it's pretty insane that Joe knows all about physics of water, line of sight. He knows all this stuff, right? But yet he's some sort of weird stationary glober. What is he now? He's just trying to get the truth out there. You're talking complete spew, Jaron. Everything you're saying at the moment doesn't make any sense. None of it does, because you're spewing globe rhetoric. Both of you and Austin are. You're terrible. You should just both leave. If you think you've worked it out, and why are you still doing your show? Just leave. We don't need morons spewing globy rhetoric in this, because it's not the facts. It's not true. The physics of water always destroys the globe, the spinning globe. And they can't handle that fact. That's why they come up with a bunch of nonsense to try and get past it. In fact, they don't normally mention it. There's only a couple of globers I've heard mention it, but then they just sideline the real physics about it, the reality of water. not the theory of water.
Now come and get this slice, and if they try to take my herb,
more.
I'll say, take my wife. But Kevin, you're not married. Oh shit, it's getting scary. I'm mixing up my history. My memories are buried, and I don't have a clue what's real or imaginary. So
The damage control is making it worse. It is. I mean, you got the desperation. You got the desperation of Pastor Will Duffy going around all these hangouts trying to explain himself, and he's looking ill. He's looking gaunt. He's not looking very well, Pastor Will Duffy. Looking a bit stressed out because it's starting to realise on him that he hasn't proved anything. He hasn't proved anything. He can carry on with his narrative and rhetoric of spewing this flat earth. So it isn't. It's actually stronger than what it was before. Thanks for that, Will Duffy. Thanks, McKeegan. Thanks, McToon. Thank you, guys. You've just brought more people into it, which was perfect, right?
got this feeling inside, can't find no balance in my mind. I must be missing a
Dajor Vision. Hello, Dajor. How you doing?
I got this feeling inside.
Dajor's from Spain. Let's welcome Dajor in. Are you a flat earther, Dajor Vision? Are you a Glober or who is Jaron? Never watched him, and these characters represent. Yeah. I said the same thing. There's a video on. There's a video in my videos, yeah, of me talking about it in 2019. It's called "Scammers Beware." That's me talking. So I'm not afraid to show my face. You can go and see my face anytime you want. Of me talking. I'm in my studio. Yes, I've got sunglasses on because look at the brightness of the TV. It's like standing next to the local sun. All my shadows are weird. I'm getting a suntan. So yeah, but you can go and see me talk about it. You know, I'm saying, and I got that off Brendan. Brendan mentioned it in 2018, I think, and I was just like, yeah, end of 2018, and I was just like, yeah, no, what Brendan's right. There's a lot of these people are just in it for the scam, the grift, the money. And it was pretty obvious. That was back in 2019. I made that video. Literally 6 years ago. And since then, I've been making videos about Jaron giving platforms to McToon and all these guys, trying to make them relevant in this conversation. This is where I'm starting to see it's all kind of pre-planned. You brought McToon in. McToon's with Duffy. Yeah, you give him a platform. It's looking kind of shady if you start looking at the timeline.
I must be missing a
Weird, man. Hey, Amanda, how you doing?
coffee in
Are you good, Amanda?
Coffee in the joint, what? Coffee in the joint, coffee in the joint. Come on now. Coffee in the joint, coffee in the joint. Coffee in the joint, joint. I was standing in the corner of the kitchen by myself.
Man, I'm getting a bit bored of it all now. I'm going to give it to the end of the month, like a few more days. In February, I'm going to change it up. I don't really want to be talking about the TFE anymore. It's complete nonsense. Yes, the observation. So what if they observed a light source? You've got to remember they travelled over flat water. That turned into like ice on top of the water, right? Then the ice went solid. So they literally travelled over a flat plane, landed on some ice, and observed the 24-hour sun, which completely the actual observation completely destroys the helio model. In my opinion. But you know, when you got people like Jaron and that don't even want to entertain that. They don't even want to entertain that. And the whole premise of the flat Earth model was a localized system. Remember this. A localized system, a sun local smaller, right? That's what they observed. That's exactly what they observed. So you know, it makes more sense to me on a flat plane, level plane. People don't like the word flat because they think it's like flat. No, you morons. You know exactly what we mean by when we say flat, and we mean a level plane with topography on the top, and the waters are literally cutting into that plane. The low parts of where the waters sit, right, within that plane. It's still a level flat plane. Depends on your perspective. If you're on the plane, no, you're going to see the topography. If you're like up in the sky looking down and you're observing a large area, like a kind of map, yeah, you're looking down at it, it's going to look flat because the mountains and all that, they dissolve. They kind of dissolve into it, didn't they? You can't really see height, and so it looks flat, depending on how much you're observing of it. If you're there and you're actually on the ground, no, it's obviously not going to look flat. You've got hills and mountains, and people are morons. Oh, but the word flat. Shut up.
Brownies on the top shelf. I'm thinking maybe just a nibble or do, but I didn't eat dinner, so I gobbled down too. Oh shit, I fucking blew it. Yo, I got to keep this conversation fluid. Yo, too high to function. I'm feeling like a clown at a funeral luncheon. I'm a goner, and I've reached my marathon.
Amanda's getting high.
Consumption. Yeah, goddamn hors d'oeuvre threw my knife for a curve.
Amanda's getting high today. That's
But
good.
I could be the hero that this party deserves. So I boot and rally, sing the last cup. Turns out it was my team's cup. Fuck, I got this feeling inside. Can't find.
I mean, yeah. Show us the pitch data. Show us the pitch data from California to Punta Arenas, and then from Punta Arenas to Antarctica. Show us the pitch data. That's what we want to see. Because I'm going to tell you now, it's going to be exactly the same as every other flight. Exactly the same. Over a flat plane, landed down. They observe what they observe. So what? It's on a flat plane, guys. There is no spherical Earth. It's never been measured. There's no measurement of curvature ever. We know the physics of water. We know, it can't glue itself to the exterior of an object. We're talking big bodies of water, right? We know about meniscus and water adhesion and stuff like that when we were talking about small, like micro, right? But that happens on the micro, right? We're talking about big bodies of water. Do not conform to the exterior of objects. As simple as that. Simple as that. And whilst it's been spun in a vacuum, come on, man, you've got to be insane to believe that nonsense. And all the movement, this is what Jaren's all forgot. All this, the movement, 4 different motions going through space, corkscrewing, going fucking nowhere, Jaren. That's where you're going, Jaren. You're going nowhere quickly, just like the Helio model. See, this is what happens when you get greedy, right? And you want to play both sides. You end up like Jaren, right? You end up, when you want to play both sides and be an absolute retard, and you ain't got a clue where you are, because that's where Jaren's at the moment. He hasn't got a clue. He hasn't got a Scooby bloody do. Where he is, what he's doing, the stuff he's spewing out. And what's going to happen to Jaren? He's just going to end up like this guy. He's going to end up like this guy, spewing absolute gibberish because he believes in some weird Helio. There he is. This is Jaren in next year.
What does that mean, actually?
That means, how are all you? I am very pleased to see you this afternoon.
How many languages can you speak?
I can speak altogether 3 of the space languages. One is Venusian.
Yeah.
The second is...
Le Monde. Yeah, exactly. Let's see the pitch data, Jaren. Get the pitch data, Jaren. Because then we're going to know if you went over a sphere or not, right, Jaren? Because as soon as the pitch data comes out, it's going to crush them. They obviously went over a plane because even the video footage of what they took over there, it was over flat water and it was over a plane, mate. No getting around. There's no getting, pardon the pun, getting around it. They didn't fly over and under a fucking ball and then land underneath in Antarctica. I'm in the UK, literally standing upside down. But Jill's spewing this globy nonsense. Oh, there's no directions in space. There's no directions in... I mean, this is globy rhetoric he's spewing. There's no directions in space. So when I'm standing upside down, I'm standing the right way up, actually. Can you believe Jaren is coming out with this nonsense? He's completely gone. I don't know why people are over there listening to this idiot, man. You've got to be crazy. If you're over there listening to this idiot, you might as well listen to this.
Kruger, the planet Kruger 60b, and Pluto.
What about Plutonian? What does that sound like?
Plutonian is...
See, this is what happens when you believe in Helio models and planets like Pluto and Venus and Kruger fucking XB at trillions and trillions of light years away. this is what happens. You start to think that these people on these far planets sending your signals through space. And you end up like this guy in Jaren, just talking absolute gibberish. Listen again.
How did you learn these languages?
These languages have been a gift sent from me from the actual people by rays. And even at this moment, although you cannot see them, they are sending these rays down to help me.
By some mental process?
Hey there, Glenn. I've seen Glenn about, actually, quite a few places. So I'll give Glenn a wrench. Hold on, Glenn. There you go, Glenn. Just respect the other wrenches and you can kick out trolls and stuff at will. And you can talk about anything you want, guys.
Some mechanical process?
No, it's by some mechanical process.
Hey, Tommy.
But apart from this, I can't tell you how it's done.
What about Martian?
Martian, I don't know much about their language. Although I've heard so much about them, I've never been in contact with them.
You haven't actually been to any other planets yourself?
No, not yet.
Who drew that picture, did you?
No, a lady done this for me, of the name of Mrs. Gill.
And where do these people actually come from?
They come from the second planet from the Sun Kruger, 60b.
So in addition to speaking these languages, I believe you can also write them. This is correct?
Yes, I can write these languages.
Could we see an example of their writing, do you think?
Yes, certainly.
I swear to God, this is going to be Jaren and Austin like next year. I can speak fluent Plutonian now because I believe in round balls in space, orbiting, and so yeah, they're getting these rays sent to me by Plutonians, and now I can. I can't wait for Jaren. Ah, Jaren and Austin, you're going to end up like this guy. You're going to end up like him, mate.
This here means that we are here for a purpose, which is something to do with your Earth. That we will reveal later.
I see. Could we see some Plutonian writing, do you think?
Certainly.
What does that mean, actually?
This means, now they have written this here, a message to you.
Hello, Yannick. Welcome in.
Long, in 1969, we are going to show you proof. Patrick, they call you. Did you mind this here?
Not at all. Patrick.
No. We have... We have watched you for a long time. We are interested in all your great men.
He sounds like he's in reverse.
Besides ordinary people. We are interested in everyone.
That's most encouraging, because Venus... Mr. Bernard Byron from Essex moves in a realm of the unknown, which, I think you'll agree, makes it very difficult for us to disprove him. And yet he has the charm, the cheerfulness, and the courage which is common to all independent thinkers, and for which I myself have...
Independent thinker. He's a complete lunatic. As soon as I see this guy, I'm thinking like 4 padded walls and a straitjacket. That's what I'm thinking. I'm not thinking like critical thinker. Would you think critical thinker or insanity? Complete insanity? Nah, there's no critical thinking going on there. Absolutely not. What's this? He does kind of look like Jaren a bit, doesn't he?
swing. She's gonna keep gonna run, gonna keep having fun. Well, gonna keep gonna run, gonna keep having fun. Going,
That was String Bean. Thanks for that honour. He was speaking nearly as much gibberish as the guy before. Oh, hold on. Let's watch a bit, listen to a bit more music first, and then we come back. Give it like 30 minutes or something.
I spin fellas, my swing quicker than Federer. I serve packing the bands back on a regular. And I'ma tell her how she sing for me T-Pain. Your mama's hooked on the packs, I'll be selling her. I click M's and bang 'em and I'm a nut sing. I feel his head with the lead like a mukbang. The magazine made me lean when I walk in the drumstick will make a head bang like a punk band. Hop in the cab, I'm banging me crossword up. Head in the west and I'm banging a push bird. Couple of cans and a puff on me death stick. Click on my fingers, he's cutting me cough there. Bringing the bow bells, bringing the website. I'm flinging the dry food, bringing the cassette. Belling me non-stop, sending the lads there. Hopping me drop top, I'm running a man down. Mr. Big Bucks, I'll be looking at business. Dressed to kill, mama got me up on a hit list. Pole position, had a fella running the distance. I'll be banging, giving the triplets. The bigger the bag, the bigger the butt crack. The bigger the chance the birds up in my contacts. The figure's a big deal, a pen on the contract. Serve me up, baby, give a tip on me top end. And I'll be whipping a wire, popping a Benson. Pushing a pack, the full stack like I'm benching. Giving the fish scale, that slide like a penguin. Flipping the chick on my bills, why fuck a pension. Slow-mo vision, I've been puffing the peace pipes. Selling free fires to the fiends by the seaside. On my tail lines and the seams of my Levi's. With a stack figure, the Nicki Minaj we heard. And I'ma tell her how she sing for me T-Pain. Your mama's hooked on the packs, I'll be selling her. I click M's and bang 'em and I'm a nut sing. I feel his head with the lead like a mukbang. The magazine made me lean when I walk in the drumstick will make a head bang like a punk band. Hop in the cab, I'm banging me crossword up. Head in the west and I'm banging a push bird. Couple of cans and a puff on me death stick. Click on my fingers, he's cutting me cough there. Bringing the bow bells, bringing the website. I'm flinging the dry food, bringing the cassette. They belling me non-stop, sending the lads there. Hopping me drop top, I'm running a man down. Mr. Big Bucks, I'll be looking at business. Dressed to kill, mama got me up on a hit list. Pole position, had a fella running the distance. I'll be banging, giving the triplets. The bigger the bag, the bigger the butt crack. The bigger the chance the birds up in my contacts. The figure's a big deal, a pen on the contract. Serve me up, baby, give a tip on me top end. And I'll be whipping a wire, popping a Benson. Pushing a pack, the full stack like I'm benching. Giving the fish scale, that slide like a penguin. Flipping the chick on my bills, why fuck a pension. Slow-mo vision, I've been puffing the peace pipes. Selling free fires to the fiends by the seaside. On my tail lines and the seams of my Levi's. With a stack figure, the Nicki Minaj we heard.
It is pretty funny, that is. I like it. Let's just see what sorry. Bang.
Would say you're genuine, mild English eccentric and delightful for it, and God bless you for it. There aren't enough of you around. But what about the real eccentrics, the flat earthers and the people like that? I mean, how do you feel about that?
I have the very greatest sympathy for them, I may say. And after all, don't forget, many, many years ago, there was a man named Copernicus. And Copernicus said, the sun does not go round the earth goes round the sun. Everyone said he was a crank. But of course, the Earth does go round the sun, at least I think it does. How can one tell? Yes, I have every great sympathy for what I call the independent thinker. And I say I would hate to see them vanish from the Earth. Oh, the flat earthers, the hollow globers, the cold sunners, the astrologers, the flying sorcerers. I think it's a jolly good thing.
But Patrick, the fact of the matter is that the Earth is not flat.
How do you know?
Shut up,
Can you
Parky.
prove that the Earth is not flat? Go on, try it. I challenge you. Prove to me that the Earth is not flat.
Well, I'll tell you what, mate, if it's flat, an awful lot of people have been wrong for an awful long time.
No, you really
go
ought to
on,
know.
go on,
I haven't taken up my challenge.
Well, of course. I mean, of course, you know it's not flat.
Well, why not?
But it's not. It's
Well, tell
round.
me. It's good.
I've seen pictures of it.
From where?
From satellites.
Refraction of light. Next question, please.
What about people who say they've seen Martians and people like that?
Interesting point there. Do you remember, long time ago, 1938, when there was a misleading broadcast of H.G. Wells' War of the Worlds over in America? And people thought the Earth had been invaded by Martians. And people, you know, actually rang up to say they'd seen the Martians and their heat rays and their fighting machines.
Yes.
Very interesting indeed. And I'm sure this accounts for quite a lot of flying saucers.
Yes, you mean that people would like to imagine that they've seen them?
Well, I don't know whether you really want to imagine Martians with heat rays. I certainly don't. But they certainly thought they'd seen them. No, it's just true.
Do you think that there's any likelihood, though, of given that we accept ourselves as being an intelligent race, do you think that there's any likelihood of being an intelligent race other than us in the universe?
In the universe, somewhere at this very moment, there is a television studio, and there's somebody like you, and somebody not, I hope, too unlike me, and they're talking exactly as you and I are talking
Probably
here.
asking the same question.
Almost certainly asking the same questions. But of course they are a jolly long way away, and I don't think they're going to come and see us tonight. At least I rather hope they would, you know.
Do you really believe that?
Yes, I do.
You do?
Damn. Talking about that in 1972. Nice find, Lev, actually. Nice find. Now, let's see if we can get it hype a bit. Come on, let's get this hyper. Hyper. Back. Infinite Plane, can you post the link in the chat for me, please? Flat Infinite Plane Earth. Please, can you pop that link in the chat for me? The MDD link. Thank you. Cheers. Can't do that. Thank you, dude. Cheers, man. Thanks, Sergey. Yeah. That was recorded before the... Interesting, yeah. What's it? 72. That was 72, Lev. Did they go, was it 69 they went? I think it's a bit after. Hello, Laura. Welcome. How you doing? Great to see you, Laura. Oh, the other guy. I'm not too sure about that one, Liv. That seems a little bit before. Does it seem before 72 one? Seems like that, right? No, was it 70? Was it 1970? They supposedly went. Was it 70 or 69? No, it's around that. Go. Said they knew something about Earth. I was thinking he was going to predict the FE movement, but he went on to say a proof in 1969. Okay, Laura, just put it in there. Worst predictive programming effort. Lev, yeah, the worst predictive programming ever. That effort, it just wasn't worth the effort, was it? It wasn't worth the effort. The worst in history, that was. The worst in history.
Great.
Happy birthday, Charlie! Happy birthday. Right, let's what have I paused? Oh, it's up there.
There they go. Today is my birthday.
It's a great day for kids, isn't it? Their birthday. It's a great day for kids.
There they go. Today is my birthday. Great.
Okay. There you go, Laura. Hey, what's up, Schlo? How you doing? My favourite German is in the house. How you doing, Schlo? Oh, listen to the background convo. Oh, was there a background conversation going on, Laura? I didn't hear it. Black background conversation. I have to turn it up.
Feel great. And I feel great. Does it go? Today is my birthday.
I can't hear it.
Today is my birthday. I feel great.
Sitting there with a bowl of nuts in my bed. Instead of having a nut in my bed, I just have a bowl of nuts in my bed.
Feel great.
I can't hear it. I can't hear it.
Today is my birthday.
I can't hear what's being said. Laura, I can't hear it. All there is like a mumble in the background. Hey Scotty, how you doing? Sprachen Sie Dutch banner. Hey Sixes. I had a steak the other day, as it goes. Quite nice. No, in fact, it was very nice. Yo, Jeff, how you doing? Welcome in, Jeff. Good to see you, man. Let's turn it up.
Down.
welcome in. How you doing, FPV? Oh, what's this next one? I think. Oh, dang it. Oh, yeah. This one's for Marlene Brown. How you doing, Marlene? Yeah, I'm good, thanks, FPV. A little busy this morning. That's why I was a bit late opening up, actually. So had to go and do a few things this morning. All good, yeah, all good, mate. Thanks for asking. Yeah, I'm well. Cold and snowy. I think the UK is going through some sort of storm. I don't know, but it's pretty damp and windy here. Windy, and yeah, it's been raining a little bit. Sun hasn't been out. Been like this for a couple of days, actually. Days. Hey, Terry, how you doing? Welcome in, Terry. Dr. E, how you doing? We had rain all day yesterday and the fires are still burning. What? And you had rain all day yesterday, Laura, and the fires are still burning. That's kind of insane, right? That must... What's going on there then? I mean, did anyone see the Trump thing? Was it yesterday or the day before? I caught it on YouTube. He's sitting there. I think he was in California with like the mayor and all this, and he's going in. He's going in. The mayor's right there. He's basically calling her a liar and everything. It's quite funny, man. It's quite funny. Trump is ruthless at the moment. He's saying, well, you know, they should be able to start, you know, taking down all the burnt wood and, you know, getting it into skips and all this. Let them do it today. Let them start today. And like, the woman's going, yeah, it's funny, man. You got to go and watch it. It's pretty good. Like, Trump's right though. How can you not have no water supply? I mean, that's insane, right? You took, was it 17 million out of the fire department budget they did over there? All none of the hydrants are working and all this craziness. They just let it all like overgrow all the brush, and I'm sure Trump was telling them to like clean all the brush up, and absolute chaos and shambles out there in LA at the moment. Got to feel sorry for the people like Laura and all this that have got to live there. They've got to live through all this, all the smoke and fires, you know, worrying about if the wind direction is going to change and maybe it's going to come this way, and that's crazy. Yeah, thoughts go out to the Cali folk. Sure. Have you got a link for that, Tommy? Tommy, you got a link for that, please? Mighty Leeds gave Nacho and Z a new arse the other day. I haven't seen it, Tommy. I ain't seen it. We watch it, Tommy. If there's a link there, we'll watch it. That'd be quite funny to listen to, I think. That'd be quite funny to listen to. Nacho. Snatchy beta and zesty zestrogen. the zesty zestrogen Z-tard and snatchy beta. I mean, what an odd couple. What an odd couple. I really kind of remember that film, The Odd Couple. That is literally Zesty Z and Snatchy. The Odd Couple. Right, let's watch a bit of this. Is there a link? I mean, is there a timestamp, or do we just play from the beginning, Tommy? How long does it go on for? Oh, it's a long. Oh, it's the timestamp already. Nice one, Tommy. Hang on, what's happening? Where's Snatchy? See. Oh, I don't know what's happening here, guys. See if it works again if we fire it up again. For some reason it ain't loading up. Do it this time.
Look at the world. I mean, there's just no hope in the future. Shut up. Shut up. You're dreaming your world. You were speaking reality into existence. Talk about what's good, Dr. Melissa Sell said. She needs to get off the ball. Love Dr. Melissa Sell, but Melissa Sell, you got to get off the ball. We're trying to help you, sister, okay? I don't know. Maybe she's not on the ball. I don't know. Anyway, proverb. What do you think a proverb is for? This is what we talked about. For action. That's what it means. Literally.
Is there a link? I mean, sorry, not a link. Is there a timestamp, Tommy, you want me to go from, or you just want me to go from here at 1:40, 1 hour 40? Is it anything before? I can't see anything Snatchy related. Can't see nothing beta related or Zesty Z related. I can't see any zestrogen or betas. Can't see zestrogen beta anywhere. No, I think it's just from here. I think
words
Tommy
put forward. So when you get like an ad, you like read the book of Proverbs and all of these wonderful, pithy, short sayings. Great. No, they're telling you now take those things and put them into action in your world. If you and this
may
is
have to rewind a tad. Okay, how long, Tommy? Like just right. Let me go back to. Right, we go back to here.
We can call this guy out. Can you imagine being a flat earther and calling anyone researchers god awful? These are the kind of people that this shines a light on. You know, guys like this. This is a total joke. And he will find out after he's all said and done with this life how much of a joke his life was. Good. Good. That's the way it works down here. If you just accept it, then it's all good. So, but somebody had said, I think it's effed up world here. I'm going to say here. Marty, the sun, God can put the sun in the sky, but tech, I disagree 100%. Doesn't matter if you disagree. This is what I'm saying. You can disagree all you want. You can invest in this technology. To say that they don't have it is to go directly against absolute
proof. Thank you. Around the 12-minute mark. That's better. Shoe alert. Okay, gotcha. I gotcha. Here we go. Shoe alert. Listen to what Marty's got to say.
Been exposed because you're saying nothing. Shill means nothing. Shine your light. We want to see it. It's beautiful. So what it was is basically as I always said, flat Earth is a litmus test, and what happened is this is a litmus test for people's morality. And what you got to see is there's a bunch of these people, globies and flatties, that are pretty damn immoral. That they run to conclusions, they want to blame guilt on people without thorough evidence, and we got to see that. I think it's great. Seriously. Anybody, all those people that are like, because it throws at me and stuff like that. It's like, Marty's a shill. If you're using the word shill, you've just been exposed. Because
you're seeing people's true colours at the moment. That's what you're seeing. And it's great.
Saying nothing.
Great.
Shill means nothing. If you're going to call somebody a shill without providing heap loads of evidence as to why they are immoral or a fraud or whatever it is, then guess what you're doing? You're raising your hand and saying, I'm a child. I'm a child of the heart. I'm a child of the mind. I'm a child of my intellect. I'm a toddler. That's what we get to see. And I think it's beautiful. I really do. This is a blessing. So all you people, shill alert. You're exposing
That's all.
yourself.
I'll leave it, Tommy. It's at 12:30 now, so it's only a minute. I'll just leave
amazing.
it. Let it play through.
Great. So we get to see all of these people like that just get to shine. And it's like, oh, this is flat. No, we have nothing to do with these piles of trash. That's what they are. I say that out of love because I don't want you to continue down your road, but that's what you are. The King Nico guy, he's a Freemason slayer. I bet King Nico hasn't slayed one Freemason. I'm calling the Better Business Bureau because this is false advertisement. If you were like, if I called myself Marty Leeds, Negro Slayer, I would assume if you came to my house, you would see a bunch of dead Negroes. But you don't see a bunch of dead.
Oh God, Marty. Marty, the Negro Slayer. You go to his house and there's a bunch of slain Negroes just all on his property for some reason. Marty, what are you doing out of there? I thought you had God in your heart. I mean, I come to your house and all I'm going to see is a pile of dead Negroes. I mean, what is this? I'm sorry. I'm half Negro, by the way.
Dead Negroes because I'm not a Negro Slayer. So this sort of stuff is comical,
he's busy.
It's laughable.
He's busy at it.
It shows what kind of absolute clowns these people are, and this thing exposed like the bright fake sun down there exposed it all, and I'm like, heck yeah, beautiful, great. You get to see these sort of this trash, scumbags, bottom of the barrel, rot gut people that have no morality whatsoever. From this, I had a little back and forth with Witsit. We didn't.
Especially this one here, the zesty one, the insane ego maniac zesty, and Nachi Beta down here.
Talk, but
these two characters.
Telegram messages. And after, as this whole thing was going on, as you know, I just sat back and say, well, let's give it some room. Let's give it some time. Let's be patient. See what happens with this whole thing. Let's let some more information come out. And in doing so, what happened was, well, we found out that as far as I'm concerned, Jared and Austin absolutely are legitimate. They're being honest. They absolutely went. All of this other stuff. And then you saw all these people flip out. Great. So you get to see, like, there's this guy Z here that just absolutely, and I watched this whole thing just drilling Austin, treating him like he was a criminal, being completely condescending, raising his hands up, stuff like that. I'm like, hey, Z, any of you people that are accusing these guys, just rushing out and accusing them of wrongdoing, do you know, I'll just say this, growing up in Wisconsin, growing up in bars and stuff like that, if this scumbag like that came over with the spirit of accusation, being condescending, raising his hands up and literally claiming people are guilty of things, basically being like a lawyer, if you will.
Attitude.
If you were in a bar in Wisconsin, do you know what would happen to you, bro? You would be, you came up to somebody at a bar stool and started doing your condescending, talking down thing. You would get grabbed by the shirt collar and thrown up against a wall. You'd be out of that bar stool in 2 seconds, bro. And that's what we got to see a bunch of people do. A bunch of keyboard warriors that in the real life, they wouldn't be able to hack any of it, any of it. This shined a light on all of it. Beautiful.
I think this zesty one's talking his nonsense while you're standing in front of him. Absolutely not. Not with that feminine face and zesty features and full of zestrogen. He ain't saying nothing. Not in the real world. Online, yeah, he's got a big mouth and a massive ego. He thinks he's the king of flat Earth, this guy. What a moron. What an absolute moron.
We get to see who the scumbags are. It's great. So,
Celebrity death match.
what are we saying when we say that?
We need a celebrity death match. We change celebrity just for the flat Earth death match, right? So a cartoon plastic version of Jaren versus, let's say, flats. That'd be hilarious.
Antarctica, right? What happened down there? Everybody knew that it stunk to high hell. I don't know anybody, any reasonable researcher that didn't hear Will Duffy's name originally and was like, I don't trust that. Dave Weiss said it right away. He's just like, no, I don't trust you. And then he didn't trust him because he had the foresight to be like, I don't know what scam this is. I don't know.
Yeah, Mr. Super, that's his new name. Zestrogen. The zesty one. Z. That's his new name. And we've also got Nachi Beta. Name's not Nachi Cater, it's Nachi Beta. So we got Nachi Beta and Zesty Zestrogen one, the Z. I do make up the best names for these characters, right?
But what fraud it is, but it stinks to high hell and it's got fraud written all over it. He realized it right away and said, I'm not participating. I saw it right away. As soon as I saw that, I'm like, I'm giving that no fuel. I'm giving it no fire. I'm not paying any attention to it because I knew it was a fraud. What was the fraud? I didn't know at the time, but I knew that how it was set up, how it was presented, the premise, the money behind it, the Will Duffy character, everybody. It's just stunk to high hell, obviously. But we all knew it was a fraud, but all of these people rushed out and immediately claimed guilt to a bunch of people without thorough evidence to do so. Dave and I, as far as we just sat back, we're like, well, let's just let this thing roll out, right? Let's see what happens. All of these people rushed to accuse Jared and Austin and all this other stuff. Without sufficient evidence, Dave backed it up, be like, no, it's not Mountain Gate, that's not a thing, but, Footprint Gate and Vape Gate and all of this other stuff. You guys look like idiots.
Put a hashtag out there, ZestyZ, shave off your beard. ZestyZ, shave your beard off. Let's get that word around. talk to chat. We want to see ZestyZ without his beard.
Then, what happens? We wait. We say, hey, this is obviously a fraud. Just as I said, let's be patient. Just as I said, guys, please, let's let some information roll in. Let's look at all the footage. Let's hear interviews. Let's get it. And then guess what? We found, we knew it was a fraud. So what is the fraud? Well, what we're here to say and what Dave basically put in my ear.
Yeah, I had to do something, mate.
Boom, boom, boom. Lights just started going off.
I had to go out this morning and do a bit of something and...
Whoa. That actually makes a lot of sense. And we're going to go over the tech. We're going to go over a bunch of stuff today that we didn't cover there. So I think he's right. If it turns out there's a reasonable explanation for a 24-hour sun and it's not a fake sun, and it's actually a legitimate natural thing. We figured it out. Great. It turns out that all of this is wrong. Wonderful. Let's all celebrate, as opposed to being like, well, you said this and now you're a shill. That is childish, toddler fiddlesticks.
Damn, was might he phone up the 60s? He phone up the 60s in front? Is he trying to put a spell on it?
Toddler.
All I'm seeing is 60s.
Fiddlesticks, okay? That's what it is. Now, what happened, as far as we can tell? Maybe this will turn out to be wrong, but as far as I can tell, what Jaron and Austin and basically the entire world underwent a big old magic trick. It's a prank. It's what these people do. They're wizards, just like I've been saying literally since I've been on the line. They're dark wizards. They're dark magicians.
What did I say? What did I say at the beginning? It'd be like a magic trick. Yeah? The magic trick is the sleight of hand magic trick. They want you to focus on what they're doing with this hand while they're doing nefarious stuff with the other hand. Right? Exactly the same kind of thing that Marty's saying.
Magicians, they do this, and everybody's like, whoa, wow, look, there's a sun. Must be, this is what they do. Any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. That's what we're dealing with as far as we can tell.
The gates were awesome. That's what exposed them. Who's he defending?
Like, I believe this to be true. We can prove that this technology exists, and not only that,
we
can invest in it. So what happened down there? As far as I can tell, maybe this will turn out to be wrong, but this needs to be,
Yeah, the gates were kind of crazy, weren't they? Started off with Chroma Gate. Well, it started off with Film Gate, didn't it? When they were sitting down at dinner before they even got over there, and McToons coming in recording everyone. And when it said in the contracts that you're not allowed to, so that started off. There was Film Gate, then it turned into. Then there was Chroma Gate, wasn't there? Then there was Shadow Gate and Mountain Gate. Then there was Boot Gate. Camera Gate, 3D Gate, it's just relentless. Now it's what is it, Studio Gate, with these lines when you do the contrast, you can see this big, looks like one of those massive 3D green screens, right? Do you know the ones that they run along? You know when they're doing the super movies, one of those, it looks like one of those, just. So McKeegan's got some explaining to do with that, I think. Yeah, the gates they were, to me, though, they were more funny, to me. They were more funny, just because when you had, like, when I was going, yeah, you had gates on top of gates, gate coming in from the side, attaching itself on, and another sneaky one coming in there. It just got out of control, and it turned into a shambles. We can't help that. That's what you guys did. There was no 24-hour live, son, which I'm sure that was promised by Duffy and Jaren. A 24-hour live feed. Didn't get that. You didn't get the long-range infrared photography, which would have been number 2 on my list. If I was out there, once I'd seen the 24-hour sun, I'm looking at, right, let's fire the drone up a couple of miles, and let's get the infrared on there. We stable it, and we can stabilize it in post as well. And we see what we can see, like Jay Tolan style, right? And they didn't do that. Why didn't they do that? That is really interesting to me, because that would have been number 2 on my list. They didn't do it. I know Duffy sent up a drone, but it was just a pathetic attempt, wasn't it? It was pathetic. He kept tilting the fucking camera down. So you're not looking outwards, right? You're not looking out at level, right? He kept tilting the camera down to look at the mountain. That's not what we wanted, Duffy. We told you exactly what we wanted before you go. Infrared long-range photography, and you failed. You failed with that. You failed with the live stream. You failed with that. You just want us to go along with it all? Absolutely not. And all these guys have got absolute right to be looking into all these gates. If you ask me, because it's turned into a shambles. I don't need the gates. I can do it, destroying it with their own footage, which we used to do back in the day. That's how we used to do it. Use their own footage against them, because we know the spinning globe's impossible, right? So we know they travelled over a flat plane and they observed the 24-hour suns over the plane, over a flat Earth. Now that's incredible. Now that needs to be worked out. I mean, we can't really tell what's going on, because it's just like a big timepiece, right? Like cycles within cycles. That's what the sun's doing down in, over in Antarctica. It's just a cycle within the cycle. That's the way I see it. Because it's just a clock piece. You can't get to these things. You can't test them, verify them. You can't. So making predictions and all that is just a bunch of nonsense. The Mayans were making predictions about eclipses and the sun moon's path way before the Helio model turned up, and they didn't think they were on a spinning ball.
Examined. I think those guys.
So you point this out to morons like Mellow Globe. You know, you can see his brain just, it's not kicking in. It's not kicking in.
Guys, we're part of a, if you will, lack of a better term, a giant prank. Of course, they're pranking us, if you will, if we're going to use that terminology. They're pranking all of us about our cosmology. This is just yet another one of their little magic tricks. Their dark wizard
I'm not ranting.
spells, if you will.
Happy, I don't rant. I'll never rant. Never ranted. I might get a little bit hyper every now and then, but no, it's not ranting.
And while this community is all
just trying to get my point over, really.
Hammering these guys, and I'm not here to defend Jaren at all. We'll talk about that in just a second. I'm not here to defend anybody except the truth.
How you doing, Happy, anyway? You good?
We became targets.
Hey, everyone.
basically this machine that is lying to us about our cosmology that we know is filled with absolute sick, satanic, corrupt people.
Thank you, Happy. Thank you.
You know, they basically took their aim at normies, not normies, you know what I mean? Like just average, everyday YouTubers. Now, we know this goes on, and this has been going on a while. So this is what happens. This is, as far as I can tell, this is what happened. These people were legitimately drawn into a trip. They actually went. All of the footage is real. And we're saying, guess what, though? They faked the sun. And that's not coping. That's not saying, oh, you're just trying to make an excuse. I don't, you know. Somebody said it was like, oh.
I do find that very hard to believe. This is what I mean. Not me. People saying that, yes, they went over there, they landed over there, but after that it's all fake. Doesn't really make any sense? Does that make any sense? I'm not too sure. So, I just wish people could see what I could see.
Dave must be working with the absolute jackwagon. Absolutely immoral piece of human excrescence. It's like, oh, Dave must be working with
hey,
Marty.
Big Pine, how you doing?
No, Dave doesn't pay me to promote his app. And not once. I mean, he's donated to the church. Not once. Barely even talked to Dave. Okay? So it just goes to show people they're projecting, they're creating all these things in their head.
Something FBV, you know.
That's what's going on.
It's something.
This is a psychological operation.
Got by.
They had pawns, and it's working beautifully. That's what Dave, as far as I can say, that's what, you know, as far as I can tell, that's what Dave and I are saying. Dave was part, this is why he said this trip, now it wasn't just for Dave, but it was absolutely geared to make him a pawn in this. And he was smart enough to say, no, this stinks to high hell. I'm not going to participate in it. He was right. He was right. These people...
But Dave Weiss was actually breaking them down. Right at the beginning, he came out going, no, this is nonsense, it's fake, and blah, blah, blah. But when Jaron got back, Dave Weiss changed his tune, didn't he? Jaron having a little talk in the ear there.
These elite, sick, satanic people are coming after you, and they're gonna drag regular, just average, everyday people that are just trying to figure this thing out into their little magic show. And in doing so, they're gonna try to destroy their lives, their credibilities, their minds. Jaron, as far as I can tell, maybe he was sold out. I don't know, but as far as I can tell, out of the international pressure,
I know.
You know, getting on his back and all of it, everybody hanging on every single word, him being the butt of an international joke. It's called psychological trauma. This is what these people do. And as far as I can tell, that's what's happening to Jaron right now. He's suffering from some severe trauma. Maybe he's a shill. It's like, maybe he's sold out, if you will. Maybe. But as far as I can tell, and I think Dave agrees too, it's just his ego. That's what it is. As far as I can tell, Jaron from this whole thing got further from God. And
hey, Martin, welcome in. Good to see you, Martin.
I know that this happens. Like, you know, whatever you think about Owen Benjamin, he's been attacked. They've used the machine to try to destroy his life for him simply being like, yeah, there's a problem with the Jays and people should grow food and have babies. The machine... This elite, corrupt, satanic machine is coming after us, targeting individuals, okay? We already know this happens, by the way, but now it's, basically coming to our door, right? This is what I think exactly happened to Jaron and Austin. These guys here, Raging Dissident, that's Blair Cottrell up at the top there. I forget what his name is there. That's Red Ice, Henrik at Red Ice. All of these guys, they basically are fighting for, what we would consider like, the Western civilization.
Yes, law. I noticed,
right?
Law.
And all of these people, the machines attack them. The entire country of Canada blamed him. On the lower left there, Raging Dissident, and a fictional goat that does cocaine on the trucker convoy. We already know that the entire government blamed that guy right there, and all he did was
I'm not going to be on this TFE thing much longer, mate. I really ain't.
Stayed in truth, stayed in integrity, said, nope, I'm not listening to all of this, and he's coming out clean on the other side. He's like Andy Dufresne right now. What it shows is that if you stand up to this and you hold your line and you stay with God, their magic tricks are null and void. They've got no power. Every single one of the Blair Cottrell guy up there, Australian, BBC just did, and I forget what this guy's name is. I can't remember his name, but BBC just did an attack.
What movie was Andy Dufresne from? With who was the other guy? Oh, what was his name? Morgan Freeman's in it. And they escape. He escapes from prison. What movie is that?
These are just like YouTubers. And they did an attack piece. They used the machine just to destroy any of this. This is the exact same thing that has happened to every single one of those guys, happened to these guys. And happened to these guys. Meanwhile, while the community, instead
Shawshank
of
Redemption, that's it. Cheers, Ryan.
Who the actual bad guys are.
Thank you, mate. Nice one. It was right at the tip of my tongue. I couldn't remember. I was having a brain fart, actually.
And I'm not here to defend Jaron because I think he's being an absolute. He's being a
retard.
He's being a suffering silly pants. Okay.
Let me say it for you, Martin. Retard. It's not easy to. It's not hard to say. Just let it flow out. Retard. Now, Jaron's lost the plot completely. Come on. Have you heard him talk lately? Making excuses and spewing glow rhetoric. Oh, no, there's no directions in space and no direction on Earth. Okay, Jaron. Good luck with that.
And I think that's immoral and wrong. Now, Jaronism, as far as I could tell, is I'm going to hang on this a lot, but he's, he's I don't even know what to say about it. He's in some psychological turmoil right now. Everybody's hanging on his word. He's basically, as far as I could tell, back to the globe and that sort of stuff. So people are immediately like, he's paid off. That's maybe. But I know this, that once again, if I was in his shoes, just as I said, and I saw all of these people in this community turn and target me.
Pitch data, Jaron. What are we waiting for? We're waiting for the pitch data, Jaron. Because once we can prove that he didn't go over no spherical Earth, they obviously went over a plane and they observed that over a flat plane. Right? Where's the pitch data, Jaron? Everyone in flat Earth should be asking Jaron for the pitch data. From California to, where was it? Punta Serenas, then from Punta Serenas to Antarctica. Because that will tell you right there.
Would be like, hey, am I really the person you should be targeting? Or maybe it's, I don't know, like Will Duffy and Anthony Powell and NASA and everybody that controls Antarctica. So, by the way, Jaron, like, we called him being completely a buffoon when it comes to these really esoteric, magical topics, long before I had ever even heard of TFE. We talked about this Jaron posting a bunch of losers on his Instagram account. Well, and as we said, we all know who the loser is. You didn't take any time to find out what any of this stuff means. You never read any of the books. You never inquired. You immediately jumped to a conclusion. You called them satanic. You spent years being like, well, look at, these guys are all losers. Now it gets turned on you, and what do we say? Well, you kind of deserved it. You made your bed. You're going to lie in it now. And every single one of these truthers do it, and this is why I got no problem calling it out. Those guys right there, I would have happily, especially after this TFE thing, I would happily have dinner with any of those guys as opposed to any of these flat earthers that are acting like absolute children. Don't care. Your little BBs to this adamantium armor mean nothing. You get it? Good. So, Jaron already...
Yeah, I've seen it. Laura, we've seen it a couple of times. We had a guy, I don't know if you remember Ranty, he kind of did the same thing. Another guy called Weak Seek Truth, but he was never a flat earther anyway. Ranty was actually there sort of at the beginning, and that's why a lot of people were pissed off with Ranty. Because he just took a picture and then suddenly went, oh, it's a globe. Look at Blackpool. Look. old Ranty. Yeah. It's insane. Really insane at the moment. Some of the stuff Jaron's saying is just... It makes me laugh, man. And in his chat, his chat is ridiculous. I can't believe people are giving him money. There are a few names in there giving him money, and I was like, damn, you're giving this dude money? Surprising people. I was really surprised by one person that gave him money, and I was just like, damn, really? Give Jevon a couple of quid?
No, you have blamed innocent people for crimes against humanity, and that's on your shoulders. So now we call, and I'm going to make fun of him a little bit. I actually don't have any ill will towards any of these people, even Will Duffy. I don't. I think he's ill will towards Will. Pretty convinced he's a scam artist and a fraud, but guess what? I'm a Christian. We're supposed to love our enemy. That doesn't mean I don't want justice served. That doesn't mean I don't want to get to the bottom of this. That doesn't mean I put my trust in this guy at all. But I don't want any ill will or harm to happen to any of these guys.
Oh, no.
But what's happening right now is, just like Jaron said, oh, never go full RV. Well, Jaron, we're going to say never go full Jaron Duffy. Because that's what you're doing right now. Ignoring all of the flat earth proofs, jumping on the globe, and making you look entirely suspect, and throwing the last
insane.
10 years of being
Suspect.
like, they're liars out the window.
Jaron looks completely insane at the moment. How can you flip? Because Jaron knows he didn't fly over any curvature. So that was done. He flew over a flat plane. As simple as that. Yeah, you observed that, so what? And how do you do a 360 and go back, a 180 and and go back to the globe, Jaron? Wow.
Either paid or you're undergoing some severe psychological trauma. Either way, doesn't really matter to me, because before this thing happened, I already knew who you were. I knew the kind of quality of heart that you had, the ability to do research. We already knew. It's god-awful.
These clowns in these stupid robes.
This is why... Let's not get into that. So in masonry, they have a thing that when it's a false mason, a person that's a fraud, that sort of stuff, right? We call him a Cowan, so we're going to call him a Jaron Duffy moving forward. So in other words, a Cowan is one who pretends to be a mason because he works in stone, but he's not one. Right? So this is what we said. A candidate is the Jaron Duffy. Here we see a flock of good birds clearing out the nest of undesirables. The good birds have struck the Jaron Duffy on the forehead with the gavel as he falls into the blanket. The Jaron Duffy is then taken away out of the holy temple where he is no longer welcome. I'm making a joke out of this because what I'm showing is that all of those flat earthers, all of those people, Jaron Campanella, every single one of you that have been blaming people for crimes.
Yo, Chills, what's up?
Everything that you
How you doing,
out.
Chills? Hope you're
That's
well.
all I'm saying.
Good to see you, man. Nice vid earlier, Chills. I'm going to play it in a minute.
So, let's talk about the flat earth and the sun in Antarctica and faking the sun. Dean Odell, by the way, so one of the things that Jaron posted was Dean Odell. He's basically saying, the sun, he blames Satan. It was Satan down there. Now, but I don't know why
Chills ain't too well.
The earth
up,
could be a peanut, okay? Forget about the earth being flat or a ball or anything like that. Let's just say the earth is a peanut, okay? And we're all on peanut earth right now. Do you know what would still happen on peanut earth? Dean Odell would be a giant moron.
Didn't say nothing.
A deluded absolute fool. Okay?
Did you get any notification,
like, well,
Chills?
Dean, who cares what and by the way...
Did you get any notification, Chills? Weird.
Hey, Dean Odell, I would say, is actually closer than anybody when it comes to assessing the situation. Kind of a joke. But he's like, I blame Satan. Yeah, I actually would agree with that. Yes, the people that are lying to us about our cosmology are satanic. Yeah. What went on down there, that magic show, that little prank, as far as we can tell, was absolutely satanic. Yes. Yeah. Now, that said, Dean gets pretty much everything else wrong. So, and he's a horrible, horrible human being. So, but we knew that long before TFE. It's not like we needed TFE to figure that one out. Okay. So he's saying basically it's the Antichrist, right? It's basically that was Satan that did that. Well, When Dave brought this up to me, and
all right, we'll stop it there, guys. You can go and watch the rest of that. I'll put the link in the chat. Oh no, did Tommy put it in there? I think Tommy. No, I'll put it back in there again. Right, we'll do that. Chat. You can go watch the rest of that, guys. If you wanna. There you go. Oh, where's this now? This is what happens when you... Yeah. Yes, mate. It's 1 over 2, mate. awesome, Laura. More females and ladies should be like Laura. Look what Laura's just written in the chat. Hilarious. So all you ladies, yeah, get onto Jaron's Telegram and give him what for. Give him both barrels, Hey, Marcel. The one, the only. We've got Marcel in the house. Great to see you, Marcel, once again. Hope you're well. Hope you had a great new year and festive season. Have you been keeping an eye on the old TFE, Marcel? What do you make of it? Interesting to see your view on it. Your opinion. How you doing? Jaron travelled over a flat plane, observed a 24-hour sun, which destroys the Helio model. Trouble. That's what Jaron's done. Thanks, Jaron. I think it's great. I think it's a great observation. Trouble. Beautiful. It's karma. It's everything the flat Earth needed, actually. love that song. That's such a nice song. Alright, let's listen to Jarve. A couple of more and then we'll watch a few vids. Little stranger. I might not subscribe. I'm subscribed. But look.
1, 2.
See that? Look, I'm being subscribed to them. There's no. Weird.
You know, there's a little thing that happens when you tour for 5 weeks straight, and it's called brain problem, where your brains start turning a little bit to mush by the end. But you also are better than you've ever been. Oh, hey, buddy.
What's up, man?
Jarve. Hey,
What's happening, bro? Just wanted to say what's up, guys. What's up?
Oh, cool. It's great to see you.
Whoa, what's going on, man?
Cool. I ain't no thing but a bust of brain. Don't flips on chips on a plank of tank. Don't dames in my lane with a chunk of chain. No pain but a truss of chains. I ain't no thing but a bust of brain. Don't flips on chips on a plank of tank. Don't dames in my lane with a chunk of change. No pain but a truss of change. I'll get up.
Never mind, sit back down.
I'll get up.
Never mind, sit back down.
I'll get up.
Never mind, sit back down.
I'll get up.
Never mind, oh, fuck it, yeah.
Radiohead, I'm vibing. I'm stuck inside my head. I'm stuck inside my house. Radiohead, I'm vibing. I'm stuck inside my head. I'm stuck inside my house. Get him, Johnny, come on. So you hubcaps, the cuckoo cloth from the cutlass. It's a dub track if you want pushback, but you gotta bring a side if you want bushwhack. So you hubcaps, the cuckoo cloth from the cutlass. It's a dub track if you want pushback, but you gotta bring a side if you want bushwhack. Oh, get up!
Never mind, sit back down.
Oh, get up!
Never mind, sit back down.
Oh, get up!
Never mind, sit back down.
Oh, get up! Come on! When I freak on the track, feel free to delete it. Yeah, might should keep it. Fine, keep it. I creep through the dark like a thief with a 38 special when the black ski mask been it. Taking all my bacon and I'm making a monument dedicated to my lady in Las Vegas, Nevada. Got out of jury duty and I spent the day with your daughter. She yelling out salam alaikum on a lake of salami. The time I got you in the pocket sitting next to the wall. I look in the wall, I find a condom in a couple of dollars. I got a rock about beretta, mess around and I lock and a loaded and cock and drop a hollow tip in your Crocs. Let me see the circuits. Back that ass up. Show me how you work it. If you're worth it. Give me your motherboard. I kinda desire rewiring it right.
Yeah, we want to see the pitch data, Jaron. We need to see the pitch data from California to Punta Arenas and then from Punta Arenas to Antarctica. That's what we want to see. We want to see that pitch data, Jaron.
Radiohead, I'm vibing. I'm stuck inside my head. I'm stuck inside my house. Radiohead, I'm vibing. I'm stuck inside my head. I'm stuck inside my house. Come on now. Radiohead, I'm vibing. I'm stuck inside my head. I'm stuck inside my house. Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Sandro?
Don't fizz on chips on a plank of tank. Dumb dance in my lane with the chunk of change. No pain but a trust of change.
I like that. Almost like that as coffee in a joint. Might have to further up in
And
there.
back to nature he goes.
Thanks for Jarve, he did it.
Why ain't that showing? Look. See that bell notification?
Is for you and me having a good time, and the G is we do it greatly, and the A is for these assholes we brought with us, and the R is that we're really, really blast, y'all. Yeah, cause we might be freaking drunk, but we might just go with dunk, cause the S is for slamming, and the other H there, right there, cause we be hamming it up on the mic, and the A is for the assholes again. That we brought with all of us till the end. There's a C, but you can just see because they got these video freaking screens. Then there's a K. Oh, the K for Kevin, because I'm a classic. I'm an 11 on the Richter scale of rappers.
As you were, as I want you to be.
welcome. Great to see Seeking in. Seeking Star Water in the house. I'm going to pin that, Ron. I'm going to pin that one.
Thanks, y'all. We got time for one more song for you tonight. We're gonna bring our very good friends up here from Charleston, South Carolina, who are also in the building.
It's the Harvard rowing team.
So when we're in Charleston, we all
hey, good afternoon, Chili Ying. Hope you well.
Went together and we do some Gorillaz music. So we're gonna rock some Gorillaz for you tonight. If you cool with that? The boys,
the baddest in the land.
So one more time, man, happy Thanksgiving, happy holidays to all you, man. We're a little stranger. We're very happy to be back in Baltimore with you guys, man. Big ups to Chris Wilcox on the 8x10 for having us out here. We do appreciate it, man. This will be our last one. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless, but not for long. My future is coming on. I ain't happy. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag. And I'm useless, but not for long. My future is coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on.
Yeah! Alright, finally, somebody let me out of my cage. And now time for me is up there cause I'm counting no wage. Now I couldn't be there. Now you shouldn't be scared because I'm good to repairs. And well, I'm under each there. It's intangible that you didn't think, so I commend you to panoramic view. Look, I make it all manageable. Pick and choose, sit and lose. All you different crews, chicks and news. Who you think is really kicking tools? Picture you getting down in the picture too. Just like you lit the fuse. You think it's fictional, mystical, maybe. spiritual. Hearable appears to you to be of you when you're too crazy. Lifeless for those a definition for what life is. Priceless to you because I put you on the hype shit. You like it? Done smoking righteous with one token psychic amongst
I ain't happy. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless, but not for long. My future is coming on. I ain't happy. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless, but not for long. My future is coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. My future is coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. My future is coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. My future is coming on. Yo, wait, alright. Well, the essence, the basics. Without did you make it? Allow me to make this childlike in nature. Rhythm, you have it or you don't. That's a fallacy, I'm in them. Every spallion tree, every shot of peace, every cloud and sea. You see with your eyes, I see destruction in the mind. Corruption in disguise from this fucking enterprise. Now I'm sucked into your lies to rock. So not as muscle, but percussion he provide. For me, it's a guide. Well, y'all can see me now, cause you don't see with your eye. You can see with your mind. Now that's the inner. So I'ma stick around with Russ and be a mentor. Bust a few rhymes so motherfuckers remember what the thought is. I brought all this so you can survive when law is lawless. Feeling sensations that you thought was dead. No squealing, remember that it's all in your head. I ain't happy. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless, but not for long. My future.
It's your shot, come on, yeah.
I ain't happy. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless, but not for long. My future is coming on. It's coming on.
Yo, Jason, what's up?
It's coming on. It's coming on. My future. Alright, man, yeah. My future.
Hope you will, Jason.
It's coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. My future. Okay, y'all, bring it real low, man. Drop them low.
Yeah. I got something I gotta tell y'all real quick. Number one, you're amazing and beautiful and wonderful, and thank you for being here. And number two is yeah. So in the time of chimpanzees, there was a monkey. Butane in my brain, so I'm out to cut the junkie with the plastic eyeballs. A spray paint the pantyhose, a BK start with the BK pantyhose. Cut the headlights and put it in neutral. Shotgun racer while my ladies in the cruise control, but baby's in Reno with the vitamin C. I got a couple of couches, but I sleep on the love seat. Someone keeps saying I'm insane to complain about a shotgun wedding in the stain of my shirt. You can't believe everything that you breathe. I got a fucking violation and a maggot on my sleeve. So shave your face with some mace in the dark. We're taking all your money and we're burning down the trailer park.
Trailer park.
Yeah, wait.
Trailer park.
Wait. Yeah. Cut it.
Soy on a penny door. I'm a loser, baby. So why don't you kill me?
Come on,
yo, man. Soy on a penny door. I'm a loser, baby. So why don't you kill me? Yo, I ain't happy. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless, but not for long. My future is coming on. I ain't happy. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless, but not for long. My future is coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. My future is coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. My future is coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. My future. Yeah.
sunshine.
Baltimore, y'all make some fucking noise, baby. We got the Pimps and Chris Wilcox coming up.
Love you. Bye.
Peace.
Good performance there. I like that. Yeah, I actually started a bit late, Chills. I had to go and do something, so yeah. So you didn't actually miss too much. Let's go. And this one is going out to Trouble About in the chat. This one's for you, Double.
Potion for love, telling him I'm sincere, and that there's nothing too good for us.
Got to be me.
Whispering it is he, my magic potion for love, telling him I'm sincere, and that there's nothing too good for us, but I want to be free, and
Once you can practically demonstrate your model in reality, Trouble, yeah, we'll be with you. But you can't. You can't demonstrate your model in front of me. You can't practically demonstrate it. What does that mean? It means it's pseudoscience. It's not reality, Trouble. It's pseudoscience. You can't practically demonstrate it.
I just got to be teasing hands on his mind, give a night such mystery, happiness all the time. Oh, and how that man pleases me, but I want to be free.
Actually, Dan, the trumpet here that's been sampled. You probably heard it in a house track. I think it has been sped up as well. This.
And I just got to be me, yeah.
It probably sounded right. It probably sounded right sped up. As I say, it's been used in a few house tracks. Playback speed. We'll do it. We'll try 1.5. We'll try 1.5. Let's just see what. Just take it back to the trumpet.
All the time. Oh, and how that man pleases me, but I want to be free.
That's about the speed. That's about the speed, actually.
And I just got to be me, yeah.
Yeah, that's about the speed, actually. They've pitched it up. It's a little bit slower. In fact, it's a tiny bit slower. Go back into this. Back to custom. Take it back to 4.5. Probably be around that.
Teasing hands on his mind, give a night such mystery.
But it's still a bit too fast. Depends on the.
All the time. Oh, and how
It's almost there.
And I just got to be me, yeah.
That sounded right pitched, doesn't it? To be me.
Feeling you close to me makes all my senses smile. There's not a waste ecstasy, 'cause I'll only be here for a while.
Well, you know my explanation, Trouble.
And I just got to be me, yeah, I just wanna be
There's super mods in there, Laura. There's super mods in there. Relax. Relax, Trouble. Relax. It's not a fight or a battle. It isn't. That's your opinion, and we have our opinion. My opinion is that they went and observed it. Right? Not many people vibe with my opinion, right? But it's my opinion. And they observed it. They observed the local sun going around their heads. That's enough for me. When you're telling me you want me to believe that sun's 93 million miles away, massive, and the Earth's rotating, that's what you want me to believe. And the observation's the opposite. It's right there. It's going around their heads, for God's sakes. And the ground's not moving. The sun is. The camera literally follows it. So that is a massive debunk of your whole helio model right there. Crushed. And I don't even have to use any conspiracies, any gates or anything. I'm crushing you on your own observation. It's just too easy. Line them up. Keep lining them up. And again, practically demonstrate your working model in reality. You can't. We can, because the physics of water don't lie. It's end of story. Physics of water, line of sight, the stuff that you want us to believe what they were observing is complete nonsense. Let's just be real about it. Yeah, and you've got every right, Laura. You've got every right to believe that. With some of the stuff that's been coming out of there, everyone's got that right to be suspicious. When they did the chroma key, the chroma gate, right? When it started with that, what's this? That just sowed doubt straight away into everybody. Seeds of doubt. I mean, why have they got a chroma key over there? Why have they even got it on? Why? Why is it even in, you know what I mean? That would have been one of the main things not to have on any stream, right? Was any kind of chroma key or There's some crazy things coming out right now about it. So I don't know what this is. World Anthem? Higher Than Air. No, I don't know what that is. Go with Evil Knievel. Let's go with Labby. Yes, but trouble. Neither can your globe. Neither can your globe. Because you're telling me that thing's 93 million miles away and massive, and it clearly isn't. So you've got nothing either, trouble. This is what I mean. It hasn't proven anything. It hasn't proven anything. You haven't debunked anything. In fact, all you've done is give more credence to Flat Earth. Thanks. Because the Flat Earth is based on a local system, right? Sun, moon, localized, smaller, nearer. That's exactly what you observed. You observed that local sun. Now, how it's there, I can't tell you that. Because I don't know. I can't get up there and test it. Yeah, we can watch these luminaries move. We can predict what they do because it's like a time clock up there. Trouble. It's just cycles within cycles. What did Ezekiel say? Wheels within wheels? It's kind of like that. You can only observe, trouble. You can't get to them, remember? There's stuff here, the actual under your feet, yeah, the land and the water that we can test. And when we test those things, have a guess what? Zero curvature, trouble. You know that as well as anyone.
I got the blues, but I don't mind. All I have to do is get to you, and then I feel just fine. I'm on a down, but not all the way. When I'm feeling low, you do your thing just so, and then I feel okay. You're so good, the way you give. You're so good, you're the best there I got the blues, got it all so bad. When I think of me, it's hard to be a person quite so sad. You got the answer, and it makes me glad. When I'm feeling slow, you give me rock and roll, and then I feel it back. You're so good, the way you give. You're so good, you're the best there is.
Hi kids, you like globists? Do you want to see me stick 9-inch nails through each one of these globe lips? I will, 9-inch nails through each globe lip. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. can't practically demonstrate their model in reality. End of story. We asked them to practically demonstrate this 10 years ago. And they haven't done, never will be able to. We just go back. Hey Ian, what's up? Great to see you here. Make a track out of that. Awesome. Alright, play.
Hey Nino, you shot this?
Oh, I'm on, PJ's on, and Cheswick's on. Everyone's on. I didn't think that. When I went live, there was no one on. I checked. I made sure. I was like, okay, I don't want to be live when anyone else is live. They must have come on later. PJ must have had it already planned.
Trying to make it all alone and get known. And her weed got me high in the sky like a drone. Crud smoke clouds in the nighttime get blown. In the zone, finna write a poem.
Yeah, Chezzy's into a tune at the moment, isn't he? So Chezzy's probably making that. He's probably making a track. So Chezzy's going to be busy himself.
And her weed got me high in the sky like a drone. Crud smoke clouds in the nighttime get blown.
Did you pray today? Did you meditate? Is your chakras in line? Did you elevate? I'm a rebel.
Oh, is that an executive order? Laura, to go back to normal light bulbs. That's interesting, isn't it? Oh, it's a much better light, isn't it? From the old light bulbs. The light is it's a lot smoother, isn't it? It's not as intense.
Dancing with the devil every day. Hip hop, I'm doing this shit. I am, man. I dropped out of school for this shit. Peace sky, followed by a handshake. Incense burning, you can hear the wind break. After that bus stops for hip hop. I quit jobs for hip hop. What's today's affirmation? Depending on the situation.
In the zone, finna write a poem right on my phone. On my own, try to make it all alone and get known. In her weed got me high in the sky like a drone. Crud smoke clouds in the nighttime get blown.
I can't believe they outlawed them though. That's crazy.
On my own, trying to make it
Do that.
alone and get known.
We can still get them over here.
Got me high in the sky like a drone. Crud smoke clouds in the nighttime get blown.
They've got a bayonet fixing.
My thirst for this is quenched, and knowing that ain't this, knowing the bag ain't shit without your family, friends, cause to what end, and how we live, is the praying that it's still gon' spin, and while it is, find the art in it, figuring out my part within this bliss, it's obvious, can't wait until it's posthumous to offer gifts, unless you want it on your altar, this is not a game, and some of us is still playing, needing to check in the real way, making it day to day, all we say is maintain, I swear to God, I'm here to thrive until I die, that's why I write, and what I miss in sight lives in the mind to be revealed. It's all real, now to make it tangible. Careful when how I handle those dreams. Really seems like a mission, more like a vision. Keep your intuition. Hope you listen to the vibe.
In the zone, finna write a poem right on my phone. On my own, try to make it all alone and get known.
Hey, Roon, welcome in. How you doing, Roon?
Crud smoke clouds in the nighttime get blown. In the zone, finna write a poem right on my phone. On my own, trying to make it all alone and get known. In her weed got me high in the sky like a drone. Crud smoke clouds in the nighttime get blown.
Me and hip hop are one and the same. When you speak on Detroit legends, you should mention my name. Whole city on fire, I was birthed in the flames. Came on the scene, waiting for the curtains to change. Reverse and deranged, my purpose was not certain, but came to me in dreams as I meditate on earthly remains. Feel the breeze, smoke trees, and dissolve in the pain. Backpacks and headphones kept a young guard sane. Vanguard paint on my unguard, we throw darts aimed at the minds of the lost. 85 in the rain, gotta save them, sacred mathematics and gang signs. I changed lives, my big brother Bazaar helped change minds, and this the vibe.
Oh, good stuff, Roon. Good stuff. I got given the all clear, Roon. Last Tuesday, I got given the all clear. Awesome news, right? Okay, let's let it switch over, then pause it. Right, let's have a look what we got down. All the way down. I've got to do that first. Sorry, guys. Happened there? What is happening? Where's that gone? Bear with us, guys. 1 second. I'm just getting these. I'm kind of so we can watch them all the way through. Till we come down, yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's quite that was quite funny. I've got to bring that down. Yeah. Well, that should be it, guys. Right, let's go.
I don't care about the money. I care about the truth.
Okay.
Yep. That's what I'm
Change
saying.
The camera view. Okay. That's what the globe claims, guys. That's what the globe claims the sun should be. Let me show you where it is.
122, 23? Oh, yeah, I get you. Yeah.
And there's the sun.
You know that's due to the magnetic declination. That's why you got to calculate it. You got to keep moving it.
23, 122. It's
Oh, yeah, I
about
don't.
122, 123.
Rune, I stopped drinking alcohol. Bloody hell. Well before 2007.
Guys?
I don't drink it. I don't drink alcohol. No. Which is good, right?
So, yeah.
Not everybody's perfect, Flats, you know. They're not perfect, you know. They can't get it right all the time.
Hey guys, good to see you guys. Yeah. Well, this is Sunday Calc, and this is the time of the observation. The globe claimed 118 degrees sunrise. That's the position of the sun from my location, which was on the rooftop at the place we just
Me
saw.
too. I don't really get great with
And the time
alcohol,
was
Ron.
around
Not a great alcohol drinker.
3 a.m. of sunrise. The odd thing is, look where the sun is. On
6 years. Well done, Big Pine.
18 degrees, as you see.
Great, mate.
And let me show you more or less where.
I literally to get off alcohol and cocaine back in the day. I literally used weed. That's what I used. Well, puff and weed. That's what I used. And just getting rid of all my mates, getting rid of all that circle, everything. I've done it on my own without any help whatsoever.
We are actually observed it. I observed it more or less this side. So I saw it about that position, I would say. Why is that? Why would it be
Ian.
in that position?
It can become a serious problem. I mean, my uncle was a very bad alcoholic. I mean, he was drinking every single day, and he just collapsed one day. And he was literally, this is going to be disgusting, guys. I'm going to tell you this. But he was bleeding from every, this is what my dad told me, from every orifice in his body. He had massive big, where his legs went. He couldn't walk and something anymore. All the fear or something, and he was dragging himself across. Really bad. That bad of alcohol. I mean, he was drinking Tennant Super every single day, can after can. Wow. Yeah. So yeah, that really did put me off alcohol actually from quite an early age, and I've never really been an alcohol drinker. Actually.
There. Let's go there.
Been a bit of a lightweight when it comes to alcohol.
22, 123. Let's say around about there. That's where we observed the sun at sunrise. That was where the sun was supposed to be at sunrise. That is a whole 3, 4 or 5 degrees off of what the globe claims. And then people want to tell me why I don't believe in the globe. Well, simple. Because observation tells me the globe's false. I did this observation a few times. That was like the 4th attempt trying to do it. Obviously, it was overcast most of the times, but the sunrise was very consistent, about 122, 123 degrees. This also comes to ask, why do the globers still...
I feel you, Rune, man. I feel you, dude. We've all been in that situation, man, and you can definitely... It's about willpower, man. You've got to... It's tough. I know it's tough when you're in there. It just sounds like me talking, if you're really into the alcohol, it's just like hearing this. Wah, 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 right? Don't really want to hear it. But, you know, it can be done, Rune, with strong willpower. You can do it. Just smoke a bit of weed, man. Every time you feel crappy and shitty, spark a joint up. That's what I did. Even when you get the sweats and the horrors at night, and you know what I'm talking about. But I was drinking like that and taking cocaine on top. And I was addicted to both. So imagine that that detox. And before that, I detoxed off ecstasy. When I was taking ecstasy in the early 90s, right through the 90s. Then I detoxed off them, and then from there, I went on to coke and alcohol. I got addicted to that, and then, yeah, that's crazy, right? You can do it. If I can do it, you can definitely do it.
Push.
100%.
Still push the globe as real when you can show observation shows it to be false. Or even the flat earthers that push sun calc as accurate. I spoke to Nikita the other day, and I told him, well, the sun calc is based for the globe, not for the flat earth. So he shouldn't be pushing the sun calc because it's inaccurate.
Yeah,
So
you just got to switch it over.
Sun
Your
calc
brain will do the
as a flat
rest.
earther has a big red flag in my book. Okay, so this is where I was at Collins Street. There are some rocks.
Just switch over, yeah, and just every time you feel crappy, because you're going to be detoxing, sweating a lot, and having the horrors and the shivers and all that crap, right? But the weed does really help with that, because if you get really and you just smoke it kind of knocks you out. You don't really feel it.
More or less down that side, looking outwards. There you can.
It takes a while. You know, that isn't. It's not a fast process either. It does take a while.
Placed the things from the roof. We had the grass on the roof, so you could see that. Anyway, while we are looking out.
Oh, no problem, Roon.
Roon,
seriously, no problem, no, man. You ain't been listen, we've all been through it, mate. We've all been through it, so we understand you. We understand where you're coming from, man.
He's not going to pull a Dan McKeegan and doctor this footage up, you know.
Well,
just if people
not
it's real, I'm taking extra photos.
Yeah, me too, Dirt. Me too, Dirt. But that's all I do is smoke weed. I don't do anything else. I don't drink.
They like, come, man, we want to go home. Hey.
Ectos.
Wow, okay.
Oh, yeah. Holy smokes.
I was on. That
The
was
kids
that
got
balcony.
caught last week with stash of weed, cocaine, and
carport
damn.
on the balcony without the carport, and the other one where we've observed it. Where I was
Hey, good morning, Matthew.
I had
Welcome
a
in.
wooden chair.
Great to see you, Matthew.
To the left, that would be what the globe claims. See, I'm taking it off. That's where the globe claims, 118, and this is what we observed, 122 degrees southeast.
Yeah, that's Laura makes a good point. It's getting the balance right. You don't want to be even smoking weed a lot and have an effect. So you want to try and balance that out. Once you got to the stage of getting past the alcohol addiction and you're still smoking weed, then you need to balance the weed out. You feel comfortable. You ain't getting none of the crappy detoxing shivers and horrible nightmares and all that. Once all that subsides, you're still smoking weed. Try and just balance that a bit because that can get a bit crazy.
Point to reference when we look at the stream.
Gonna make it wide.
Ooh, that is pretty though.
Ooh, and look at that. That's what sun looks like.
That's a golden sun, my friend. Yes,
golden
it is.
sun, yeah.
Not
There
that
we go,
white,
guys. So it's
whatever the hell that was.
It's about 4 to 5 degrees off of what the globe claims.
45.
Because that's where the globe claims, around about there.
I
That's
got
where
you.
it's rising.
Oh,
That's where the
4
globe
to
claims,
5.
it's rising.
Right. Do you know, I thought you said
see where this
45.
carport is?
Great
That's where
one.
the carport is. Just about on the right between the carport and that mall is 118
Right.
degrees southeast.
Got you.
Yeah.
That's where the sun is. And that's what I've been observing for the last...
Chilling. What do you mean by kids,
up
though?
here trying to
What are you
observe the
talking
sunrise.
like?
And again, guys,
So what age are you talking there? Kids, what's that, like 12 to 15? Talking about that sort of age? That's crazy. Cocaine, weed,
Wooden
and
chair.
ease. And...
I was even said, someone said I put magnets underneath the wooden chair. No magnets.
Oh, yeah.
God damn, dude. Oh, hell. And now you went and got under the table
guys-
and came back.
Yeah, guys,
Right
I
now.
want to just point out something. Look at the difference between how this sun looks and the one at TFE.
Crafted signs of the divine.
Damn. Below 16 if... Yeah, that's crazy. Feels chilling. Class A did it, not the weed. Oh, Dorian's done Class A's before, so what's that? You had a bit... Sniffed a bit of coke, Dorian, or something. Good job.
Gentle sway.
Kratom saved that. Picked pills with it as well. Cool. Cool. So what is that kratom exactly? What is it? Can someone explain to me what it actually is? Is it a natural sort of substance, or is it made, or what is kratom? It's a natural leaf ground up into a powder. It's all natural. It's a plant that affects the same part of your brain that opiates do. That's interesting. It's a tropical tree. It's used like an opioid, but with lesser effects and lesser side effects. Okay. I think we've got something like that over here, haven't we? No, is it stronger than... Be quiet. Not sure what it answer. Yeah. Auto uses it for pain. Okay. Okay, so it's like a pain relief, is it? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that might be a good idea, Rune. Get a little bit of that with a bit of weed. That'll get you through it. Look at that. It's like a... And all your bones are aching and all that. Take a bit of that kratom. The kratom, a couple of joints. You won't even know that you're detoxing, mate. It works really well. Big Pine knows. Big Pine's been there and obviously taken the stuff. It looks like Dirt's been there, taking it before. It's helped him out. It's illegal here. Oh, what? It's illegal in the UK, Chills? Damn, I didn't know that. Why would it? Oh, because it's an opiate, right? But haven't we got weeds though over here, Chills? And they've got opiates in them. I forgot the one. We was looking at it not long ago. It was some weed in the UK that's got opium or opiates in it. Okay, yeah, it's not. Yeah, you got to think of what Rune's doing. Yeah, that's tough. It's quite a tough situation to be in because Rune needs to be present and, you know, alert and present, right? Can't smoke it while he's at work. Yeah, that's right. And studying and Yeah, that's quite a tough position to be in, actually. 'Cause that means he's gonna have to probably, if he needs to detox and come off of that, he's gonna have to take time off work and study and everything. Mm. Vape weed, yeah. Get on the vape. I know that does. It creeps up in you though, doesn't it? Gills. When you vape it, you can have like 4 or 5 vapes, and suddenly you're out your head. You are not present and alert. Oh, cool, man. Cool. All right. It looks like he's got something already sorted out. 4 months this summer, it will happen. Okay. Yeah, it's going to take that sort of time, unfortunately, Woon. You're going to have to take some time off or something. But, man, yeah, good. I'm good. I'm glad we made your day, man. As I say, there's a lot of people been in that position that come in here, Woon. We've all talked about it before, right? All our vices and stuff from years ago. It's good that you would got a plan in place anyway, because that means you're putting plans in place right now. You know, means right now you're thinking about it, right? It's on your mind, so you want to do something about it, which is good, man. Just don't get to that, right? The 4 month when it's coming up, right? I'm gonna drink some more, drink more, because you know you no, try not to do that. No, I believe in Woon, man. I believe Woon would do it. If he's, as I say, if he's thinking about it, if he's putting plans in place, he knows he's got a problem. So you know that's telling me that he's putting them in place now, and then, yeah, he's gonna do something about it. Which is cool, man. That's cool. Look at what Dr. E's saying up here. Oh, this is New Haven. This is the Harbour Lights procession. Must be Brendan filming this. Isn't it lovely out there? Look. Oh, is that going down like one of the piers, is it?
Three days after the first
frost,
you can see the most cold hardy strains. These are not it. These Granddaddy Purple, quite cold tolerant, quite healthy still. The second harvest for this one is coming up. Already at least pulled 2 pounds off this plant. Still drying. There's got to be another one.
Nice,
one
damn.
on that.
Thunder Chicken, man. I'm going to sub to Thunder Chicken. I need to see more of these videos, man. What a garden. Look at the land, though. Thunder Chicken's got. He can just... Quite rare to have this kind of land. In the UK, you just get a little garden, a little patch. A little garden about that big. All this at the back here. Got trees and hills. Amazing.
Beautiful bush. And then the garlic cookie strains. That one down there was the best for sure. But GDP is on year 4 of acclimating to a lake effect climate, whereas the other genetics I ran this year are only on year 2 or 3. We'll see.
Hmm. That one there.
The great work continues.
That one there. That bud. Look at that bud right there. Got to laugh when you see outdoor plants, man. They just grow insane. Look at the bud on that.
But as of now, Piney Leaf Taco Daddy. Still working on that name. Granddaddy Pine.
Mm.
It's got a great earthy pine smell. And it grows a curly taco leaf all year. Just does that. I don't know. It's weird. But a beautiful, healthy, perfect outdoor Michigan strain.
Awesome. Nice one, Dr. E. Nice one. What's it, 8 foot by, is it 8 foot by 75 foot? Or 8 feet by 75 feet? Well, that's quite a bit of land there you can cultivate. Wow, 80. There's 80 plant. That's insane. I've seen thunder chicken about as well. The thunder chicken's not you. Dr. E, is it? No, obviously not. Bacon's illegal. Okay. Yeah. You look at it like that, Rune, so is, yeah. So is weed. Right, so is cocaine. So is heroin, probably. They're all illegal, right? But yeah, I've seen Thunder Chicken about in chats, other chats, Dr. E. Definitely seen that name before, Thunder Chicken. Yeah, that's where I've seen him, Laura. Yeah, comes in home. Yeah, Thunder Chicken. Yeah, I've definitely seen that name. Yeah, it would be an Iron Realms. Yes, weed chills, alcohol. Yeah, no, you can go and buy that all day long. Don't mind killing yourself on alcohol, do they? Hey Pinky, welcome in. I need to find the English equivalent, because we've got an English equivalent that just grows wild. It's quite high in opiates. I can't remember the bloody name of it. I was playing, I'm sure I played a video not long ago. Sure, I wish Jax was in. I'm sure Jax would know. All the weird. fuck the name of it? I remember that.
Hey everybody, I ran into this video of this time lapse of the Earth from space. This guy does the usual railing on and on about how dumb flat earthers are, and you know the story. But I'm looking at this footage and his channel is called Sky Story. Isn't that interesting? Yeah, that's what we think of your space stuff. It's just a story. It's a good story, a good sci-fi story. But he's showing this footage, so this means this footage was taken from space. So, of course, I think it's fake because we don't live on a spinning ball. I've shown it's impossible on my last rotation videos. So here's a video from space. I want to know, where is it from? Is it from the Himawawi satellite? All the trolls, and I've had a ton of trolls, tell me, where'd this footage come from? At least give something to show that you can prove on your side that you think it's real footage. See, I think it's fake. Well, because like I made the case, we can't live on a spinning ball. So anything you show me that implies or says or shows that we live on a spinning ball, it's not real. But show me that it's real. Give some proof. Ball earthers. Now, I can't go to Sky Story. No flat earther can. He just said, and you'll see, I'll play a little clip of this. He said he's going to ban or delete comments from every flat earther. He's not interested in arguing with children. Yeah. So I can't go over. So if you guys can tell me in the comments, please, where did this come from? Prove this is real footage, at least to your ability, because you might say, well, I can't prove it to you, flat earthers, you'll just deny. Well, give me your proof. And I just want to see what you think, because I think it's fake. Okay? All right, look forward to your comments. I'm going to play this clip and go ahead and enjoy. And again, this is edited. The audio I've edited, and I sped up the video. And I'll leave a link to the original video. You guys can go check it out. It's
Take care,
called
Pinky.
Sky Story Channel. And the video is called The Flat Earth Cult, a disturbing commitment to ignorance. All right? And don't forget to like and subscribe.
I don't know where this cult
in the
is.
description if you'd like to help support the channel. Thank you so much, and here we go.
The following video has been brought to you by the Dunning-Kruger Effect Corporation, proud sponsors of the Flat Earth Cult. So I'll start out by saying that this is going to be my last video on the Flat Earth Cult. I would never have addressed the topic at all had they not started.
What about the helio cult, moron, that you was indoctrinated into as a child? What about that cult? You moron. Who's this guy talking? No brain cells. No brain cells.
Appearing on the channel.
Zero
I
brain
guess,
cells.
drawn by the channel's growing popularity. And I wanted to state where I stood on this right off the bat and nip it in the bud. This is not the channel.
Oh, Jax, what's that that natural growing weed in the UK that's got, has it got opiates in it or something? Sure, we played a video on it not long ago. It was over 6 months or something. We was looking into it. I'm sure there was like a natural weed that grows in the UK meant to have high in opiates.
Nor attempt to
I can't remember the name.
And going forward,
I thought you might remember it.
Instantly be blocked. Period. I'm not interested in arguing with flat earthers for the same reason that I don't argue with children who believe in Santa Claus. Though, at least with children, it's cute. They're children. But when adults hang on to stuff like this, in this day and age, it's just sad. When you think of persons using satellite-enabled global communications technology to argue the Earth is flat, like I said in the past, that takes a very special kind of stupid. And it's just not something I really care to waste time arguing with. I can't be bothered to argue with flat earthers. If they're
no, not Salvia. No, not Salvia. I can't remember. I'm going to have to research it because I don't remember.
Education, trying to explain.
I'm going to have to. I'll look into it for next time.
It's like trying to
on Thursday. I'll look into it.
Given the degree of ignorance that I saw in the replies by flat earthers, I could certainly see how it is that they think they live in such a magical world. But
Jimson, no, not Jimson.
Things like gravity and the fact that air has mass and weight. Like all children, I was ignorant, I received education, and I learned. But
that looks legit.
This flat Earth
this looks legit, doesn't it? This
isn't about
nonsense on the screen.
This is a willful choice to deny facts. It is, in fact, stupidity.
not methadone. No, not methadone, Jim.
We were to be a little bit more technical.
I'm sure you got to go to your
we might say
your doctor to get methadone. It just grows at the doctors.
So if you're
methadone grows on big trees.
It's a psychological.
It grows on big trees. Like you pick bottles of methadone off the tree, like apples.
So while they develop expertise, that expertise also leads them to understand how much more there is yet to learn. Not just in their fields, but in every other field. They become humble in the face of creation, realizing the limits of their knowledge.
That's it. Is that it?
Persons without knowledge have not had a chance to get a real sense of the limits of their expertise. In other words, they don't know what they don't know. So
no, I'm not. It does ring a bell though.
Lack of knowledge. And when we apply this to persons who subscribe to things like the flat Earth cult, what we see is the Dunning-Kruger effect with gusto.
The methadone tree.
Appallingly ignorant of science.
At your local doctors.
Absolutely certain that they understand.
He just goes to the back where there's a greenhouse with the methadone tree on and just picks bottle off.
Magnified. Ignorance with determination. They have literally convinced themselves that their lack of knowledge, their pseudoscience, is an ideal, and they avoid science and knowledge and education. Because in their minds, education, scientific fact, it's all part of some big conspiracy that is hell-bent on teaching them that the world is flat. In essence, the flat Earth cult demonstrates that when persons choose
in the UK though,
they will defend it with an amazing degree of determination and feel very self-righteous.
We looked at it. I'm going to have to find out what it is.
The flat Earth cult in their blanket denial of any and all evidence that runs contrary to their flat Earth worldview. I mean, there really is no debating whether or not the world is a globe, not least of which is because there are countless images of the Earth from space.
Countless images.
Will simply write off every single one of those images as CGI.
Idiot.
Photos.
You've seen all the space fakery, haven't we, from NASA? You know, where is this clown's mind? He's just making any sense. He's projecting, that's all.
Eclipse used by meteorologists to portray the weather. And though computers were rudimentary in the 1960s when the astronauts went to the moon, they will not only say that the astronauts' trip was fake, but that imagery was also CGI. And of course, images shot of space by tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of astrophotographers.
That was the whole point, you absolute moron. They wanted you to think that they went to the moon. That was the whole point. It was the magic trick again. They wanted you focusing on that while they showed you this ridiculous image in outer space. That was the whole mission, was to show you this. And they couldn't do it, so they had to fake it in low Earth orbit. Pointing the camera through a round window right at the back of the capsule. All the lights turned out. We see how they did it. So, this doesn't get it. This doesn't get the game, right? They wanted you focusing on landing on the moon and one big step and ghost astronauts and seas on the on rocks, letter C's, and all this astronauts transparent, and they wanted you looking at all that.
It's all around the
so they could show you this image. Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, see, we weren't lying after 500 years. No, we weren't lying. Always been a ball.
World, that's just CGI. And even when some of their own went to Antarctica during the summer to prove that the sun would set, and it didn't, then they just wrote them off too. Because, you guessed it, CGI. Essentially, as far as flat earthers and space explorers are concerned, anything that doesn't fit their narrative,
You're right, Liv.
it's all smoke and
These
mirrors.
clouds, look, they haven't changed. Just don't change. Exactly the same as they just
dismissed. It is a defense of ignorance,
ridiculous.
ergo stupidity, but more than that. It is
Obviously,
a cult
it's
fuel of the
CGI.
Kruger effect, a declaration of I don't know what I don't know, but I'm proud of it. There really is no point in debating with persons like that. They're not looking to learn. They're looking to prove a point.
Yeah, but psychopaths like you actually believe that you're on a spinning ball with water attached to it going 5 different directions through outer space, going nowhere. That's what you believe. You moron. What's the matter with you? That's what you believe. That's what McKeegan believes. That's what Jaron believes. That's what Austin believes. That's what McToon believes. And that's what Duffy believes. Interesting, right?
But I think it is just horrifying that humans can be so vulnerable to ignorance, getting on board with it and defending it at all costs. I know this makes this video kind of dark, and I like my videos to be more upbeat. While flat earthers and their nonsense are not something I give a whole lot of thought to, the growing trend of the world toward ignorance of this kind and others is very concerning to me. It's amazing that we can live in a time when there are almost 200 space launches per year, and anyone can talk instantly with anyone anywhere in the world through satellite-enabled global communications, or point a telescope at the sky and see the substantially large International Space Station or the Chinese Space Station. And yet, here we are, teetering on the dark ages, in a disturbing era when some people choose superstition over opportunities for scientific enlightenment.
I find it quite easy to crush the Helio model. It's very, very easy. Look at the way some of these clouds seem to interact with this sun. Not, it's on the other way round. Yeah, around here. That way, that's behind. See that, the way it's sort of latched on, then pulled away. See how it's sort of. Interesting shot. It's obviously not 93 million miles away massive, is it? Come on. Yeah, all right. Little break. He's Mr. Cheswick. Coffee and TV.
Chain store. Practicaly.
Oh shit! Sorry, sorry, Ches. I forgot to switch the speed up. Oh, I was just like, what the hell is this? The normal, right? I'm sorry, Jez, if you watch this back.
Do you feel like a chain store? Practically flawed. One of many zeros kicked around more. Your ears are full but you're empty, holding out your heart to people who never
I thought it sounded weird. I was like,
care how you are. To give the coffee and TV easily. I've seen so much I'm going blind and I'm brain dead virtually. Sociability is hard enough for me, so take me away from this big bad world and agree to marry me, so we can start over again.
get used to it, hi, you get used to the banter. Everyone else has. Sometimes it just goes crazy. I don't know what it's doing sometimes.
It will hurt you 'cause of who you are. Your ears are full of their language.
Yeah, but I was nodding my head to it, Jax, like it was like normal speed at first. I didn't even realise. I was like, it's only until it got like it started like time stretching. I was like, what the hell?
You're sure. Silhouettes
Really weird.
And you can't find the door. Coffee and tea easily. I've seen so much I'm going blind and I'm brain dead virtually.
That's what that's what I first thought. I thought, okay, that's the speed.
So take me away from this big bad world and agree to marry me, so we can start over again.
Okay, let's get the other one. Okay, I've got a tune to play. I'm gonna play my track. Let me
I've seen so much I'm going blind. Virtually. Sociability is hard enough for me, so take me away from this big bad world and agree to marry me, so we can start over again.
And Chez is really good. So talented. Yeah, I think he's really good. He's giving himself more credit, dude, man. Yeah, hey, good old handbook,
Behold the fascinating Arvin, the Dutch elf from Utrecht, a peculiar specimen of the digital wilds. Known for his chronic tardiness, Arvin begins his live streams not by the clock, but by some mystical force only he understands. Or ignores. Draped in his trusty, hole-ridden jumper, he performs his signature move,
Yeah, Chez got a great
loudly
voice.
on his Illuminati croissant. As if the
Illuminati
noise alone
croissant.
holds cosmic significance. When the show finally starts, Arvin dives into his dark world theories, nonsensical tales of non-local holograms and conspiracies too wild to follow. Between awkward pauses and mysterious mid-show vanishing acts, he preaches physics without textbooks and promotes his sea moss and fish oil remedies, which cure nothing but his audience's patience. The Ferret Legion strikes with precision, exposing Arvin's every flaw. Their relentless trolling leaves him flustered, spiraling into chaos and despair. Paranoia reigns supreme as he bans chat participants left and right, convinced every comment is a troll's trap. The ever-scheming Roger and Duper, Terret, Zepp and Moxie keep him on edge, masterfully disguising themselves to fuel his confusion.
It's too funny.
He claims to be a shaman, oracle, and wizard, but his magic lies only in his delusions. Exiled to a lonely corner of Rumble after the trolls dismantled his YouTube empire, Arvin now broadcasts to an audience of none, his glow-lit face a testament to whimsical futility. Truly, Arvin is a marvel of modern laziness, a self-sized legend, and a cautionary tale of absurdity. So grab some popcorn and a drink, lay back to hear this foolish tard spew nonsensical gibberish for the next 3 hours.
That deserves a rewind. Honestly, it's way too funny. Anyone that's got a live YouTube channel restreaming your stream and he's got a bigger audience than that's hilarious. Terror is just
Behold the fascinating Arvin, the Dutch elf from Utrecht, a peculiar specimen of the digital wilds. Known for his chronic tardiness, Arvin begins his live streams not by the clock, but by some mystical force only he understands or ignores. Draped in his trusty, hole-ridden jumper, he performs his signature move, crunching loudly on his Illuminati croissant, as if the noise alone holds cosmic significance. When the show finally starts, Arvin dives into his dark world theories, nonsensical tales of non-local holograms and conspiracies too wild to follow. Between awkward pauses and mysterious mid-show vanishing acts, he preaches physics without textbooks and promotes his sea moss and fish oil remedies, which cure nothing but his audience's patience. The Ferret Legion strikes with precision, exposing Arvin's every flaw. Their relentless trolling leaves him flustered, spiraling into chaos and despair. Paranoia reigns supreme as he bans chat participants left and right, convinced every comment is a troll's trap. The ever-scheming Roger and Duper, Terret, Zepp and Moxie keep him on edge, masterfully disguising themselves to fuel his confusion. He claims to be a shaman, oracle and wizard, but his magic lies only in his delusions. Exiled to a lonely corner of Rumble after the trolls dismantled his YouTube empire, Arvin now broadcasts to an audience of none, his glow-lit face a testament to whimsical futility. Truly, Arvin is a marvel of modern laziness, a self-sized legend, and a cautionary tale of absurdity. So grab some popcorn and a drink, lay back to hear this foolish tard spew nonsensical gibberish for the next 3 hours.
Terror, man. Funny.
Another magical hole in the sky. How does that happen? Magic.
I think it's kind of crazy. Weird shape. Weird, wasn't it? That was the tweet. This is M. Hope you're well, M. Hope you're well. Hope you're doing well, man. The welfare wizard. The welfare wizard. Yeah, Nick, that's hilarious. Yeah, this is the last 30 minutes, guys. We'll be closing it down at 3:30 GMT.
Alright, people. Here's where we are today. River Terrier.
Look how beautiful that is. That's Scotland.
Yeah, look over here.
There you go, sun's out. How beautiful. There's mountains in the back.
That for a view.
No concrete jungle.
What is it? A bit hazy. There we go.
Look at that.
As you can see, they've been busy. Great stuff. Hear the birds. Love it. See you. Another wee look. There you go.
What's going on, Dan? I think I'd rather hear you ramble at this point.
Complete breakdown. Where do I stand? There isn't really a platform to stand anymore amongst these mushy ideas. You want to hear my impersonation of Flat Earth?
Sure.
Dan's pissed. Dan feels betrayed, and he's got every right to be pissed off, actually, Dan, because he believed in the model as well. And he's been he feels like he's been lied to. So, yeah, Dan's pissed.
And the third guy butts in going, beep, 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 as they all backing up the truck. And it's really embarrassing that there's nothing to stand on or with for someone like myself.
What are you fucking talking about?
What are you talking about?
And this is Isa. Isa's really cool. Isa's the one that made the track, the intro track. What is it? Welcome to the show. So that's Isa. This is this guy talking now.
What do you? Whatever, brother. Seriously though, this is the problem. This is why no gurus in this shit.
And Isa's known Dan for ages.
YouTuber's gonna say, well, looks like the Earth is a ball, and everyone's just gonna go along with it. Come on. What are you invested in that? You're a grown man.
Dude, yeah. All right, Isa, get real. Get real, dude. The northern projection, known as the AE, only works in the north. Get real, dude.
Okay, so how about this? You know what I love? I love Shane St. Pierre's argument against this bullshit.
Good, go. Get fanciful. That's
No,
my whole
check it out,
point.
check it out.
Yeah, that's why you don't get why I'm upset
Dan.
and trying to be quiet, because I can only argue with both conspiratards and religiotards. And then we get people who, like you, who I care about a great deal, but you're a combo, dude. You're a combo.
Hold on, man. You're crying about a fucking YouTuber going back to the ball.
No, I'm not. I'm telling you that I've been ostracized by those cunts for a long time. Sharon helped protect them from me.
I see that, actually, when they all turned on Dan. I did actually see it all. It was pretty crazy, actually.
Basic math. Fucking Nathan Thompson's going out.
Even when Dan was coming into the smaller channels, and they all turned on him. Pretty crazy.
Came from Eric. They won't listen to anyone that tells them to fucking correct themselves. That's why we're known as being stupid, and we are stupid. And Jaren's.
I believe that Airbnb model, or whatever that model was, put out in 2015 for about a year and a half. That was it. And it was until, I told you before, other people started pointing out things to me about it. And it was just like, yeah, you're right.
Mentioning it, and you're freaking out?
Hold on.
It's real, dude. It's real. We're stupid.
It's real. And if you bought into a certain model, that's why it's not affecting me like it affects everyone else.
I like how Shane. I heard Shane put it well the other day.
Dude, Shane is completely dismissive. Won't respond to you or anyone else. He's a completely dismissive, underhanded backstabber.
Hold on. I'm not that involved, and I like Shane.
Okay,
so
well, I am.
Well, hold on.
I'm not allowed there. I'm not allowed to talk to those people. They've got me completely blocked, just like the fucking Globebusters did before with Bob, and the same thing. I'm completely blocked from the fucking world that you're gonna say either you care of or you don't. But I watch them, Mark Sargent pretending nothing's wrong. I've completely written him. I said,
Who the
dude,
fuck
what?
gives a shit about Mark
Hold
Sargent?
on, Issa. Hold
Yeah,
on. I'm
good
trying
one,
to get
good
in.
one. So what do you
Hold
give
on,
a shit about?
Issa. I'm trying to get in next. Dan, you done?
Yeah.
First of all, I'm not in any of the wheeze you just used.
Dude, don't do this again. Can I ever talk to you about anything but that fucking backing up the truck shit that you're trying to do?
Let's take it easy.
Dan's emotional, man. You can hear it. You can hear it in Dan's voice. He's emotional. Emotions have taken over. He's got every right to be pissed, though. He really has. But we have been saying for a long time, though, you shouldn't be believing in models.
Look at now.
We've been saying it for a long time. You don't live in a model.
I'm even more guilty because they were telling me you and your truth aren't welcomed in Flat Earth for 5 years, and I didn't really pay attention.
Hey, yo.
No, I'm very
how about this,
guilty.
bro? You want to get crazy on the conspiracy? You want to get
Yeah.
crazy on the conspiracy side, Dan?
And Dan's got one of the biggest, most viewed Flat Earth videos out there. Dan has. It's got. I think the last time he told me it had 10 million views.
Look, dude, I even think of it like, and I'd love to
Because
actually.
I asked Dan, in fact, last time or the last time before he come in, I asked him about that video. Because I see it at 7. I said, yeah, that video got 7 million views. He goes, no, it's been viewed 10 million times.
It's like
damn.
IPS showed up when we were making a fucking stink. And I wouldn't be surprised if Jaron and them boys with the Flat Earth marketing teams sent a bunch of people in to disrupt the real Flat Earth movement that was happening. So I was front line on it, and I seen it, and that's
Yeah, Isa was there, man.
but I have my opinions. So the fuck do I care about what anyone?
Isa was on all the panels. He was on the
Especially
panels.
someone who was fucking potentially
there.
disrupting and choosing to fight when we could have come together.
Isa knows what's up, man.
Like, dude, what are you worried about?
Yeah, Isa knows what's up.
You're a grown man. These fucking people, and I don't know these people, and I got nothing really bad to say about them, but I got my inclinations and my feelings, and I could go down conspiracy street quickly.
Here's what I'm worried about.
Dan's emotionally attached, and he's.
I'm sorry, I thought you had a question.
And Isa isn't. You can say Isa.
These guys are thinking, brother.
It's
I always call him Isa.
It's let's just take for instance, if I said who is the most famous flat earther, it is Mad Mike, who was never a flat earther. This is about media. This is about confusion. And
That's what I just said, bro.
Huh?
That's what I was just saying, man. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So what are you surprised about?
What am I surprised about?
Yeah, come on, man.
Okay, Mark sitting with Weiss still. Okay, everyone's ability to not understand what Weiss has done. Weiss is not only a thief and a liar, he continues to make us absolutely embarrassing everywhere he goes. Plus, he's trying to swivel this whole thing into monies now. Not that that was his original intent. Everyone in Flat Earth, including yourself, we've been very kind, very polite, and overly protective of ourselves when we really should have challenged ourselves a great deal more to bring truth forward. Instead, we've just been a fucking bubble of self-censorship. And the real problem goes back to Robbie and when there was first conferences and are we religious or not? Mark left a conference because of that. No, but he don't talk about it. Mark don't talk about shit. Weiss fucking lies about everything. Jaron got stuck next to Bob, who's got an incredible ego. FE Core was closed for 4 fucking years. We were supposed to read into it when Jaron left in 2018. We were supposed to read into it because he didn't have the guts to say, yeah, that's all bullshit. But we held on with all our good intention, all the good fire stuff.
Let me get in there with just this point before I forget it. It's just the idea of what I really dug from what Shane had said last night, and you should consider this. Hold on. It's like you're literally choosing which anomaly you're going to accept, because as far as maps goes, because there are distortions on every projection. Therefore, if you're going to say just because the 24-hour sun, yada yada, you're just because of that anomaly in Flat Earth is that more acceptable than other anomalies on the globe? So each party, globe or flat, has anomalies that they have to deal with.
Absolutely.
And to just jump right back on the globe because of an anomaly on the Flat Earth model right? I mean, that's fine. I don't give a shit. And I have no problem with Jaron, and I think you know what I mean? Whatever. It's like, dude, it doesn't matter. You know, we're all grown men out here. And like I've said for ages, flat earth is not the fucking hill to die on, dude. It's a fine wine for intellectuals.
I am
And
in the we Issa just used when he says we're all grown men out here. I am in that we. You can put
well,
me
that's
in
what I
that
mean.
one.
It's like, I don't care what's, you know, because you sound like you're close to tears over there, Dan, and I fucking love you. But it's kind of like, come on, brother, you're tougher than that. And like, you know, it
Oh,
doesn't.
shut the fuck up, dude! Get real. The fucking ice wall doesn't
Over. Our
exist.
relationship
The ice
is
wall
over.
doesn't exist, dude. The Captain Cook story doesn't jive with the actual map. He
So are you
didn't
sad? Hold on, let me
spend
get this right.
3
So let me get this
years
right,
and
Dan.
70,000 miles
So you're a
going
Glober
around
now?
the circumference of the Earth.
All right, so
We've
you're
been lied to. We
Dan,
have been lied to.
So you're a reluctant Glober. Is that what's going on?
It could have been was it Iron Realms? No, yeah, it might have been Flatsies. Chilling. I can't remember. Yeah, it's probably one of the two.
The most flat earther of any flat earther
gaslight
you
him,
can
Esau.
compare to.
He just told you. He said the ice ring doesn't exist. He's not.
I
that
will,
said you're the most
Glober.
flat.
I will always be a flat earther. I will never change because I can't take away 10 years of my life.
Always be a flat
I can't just go, oh, I'm not this. I may be a recovering flat earther.
It starts to make sense now, doesn't it? And when we're talking about it could be bigger, and Antarctica is actually a continent on the flat plane. Just keeps going out. I've always said, like, you know, does that ice wall even exist? We've seen an ice wall. Does that go right round us though?
Everyone, you're welcome to come and Flat Earth Anonymous, and let's deal with the fucking problems that we really have with divorce, we really have with our families, and we've delved into this and ignored our lives, and it's hurt a lot of people. And you better fucking wake up, because these are still our friends. And what's happening now? Let me just finish.
Sarah G's cool. Yeah, Sarah G. I've seen Sarah G in a few places. You know, Chezzy's and a couple of other places.
That's how bad it is.
Yeah, she's nice.
Didn't have
She's
anything
cool.
together to counter this is being proven over and over again. And the people that aren't outward fighting each other are really in a deadly situation of near suicide and tragedy. So the way Jaron's handling it is actually pretty cool because he's going to survive. But there's other people that haven't, and they've destroyed their lives because they got stuck in a belief system based on Eric Dubay and us parroting Eric for 8 years. Fucking get a grip. Let's get honest here. Let's
Good one, Honor. Good one.
forward,
Right.
not the bullshit.
It's over. It's over in 12 minutes anyway. So
Is very flexible and will move wherever he wants because it's a game for him. He doesn't consider us friends. This is a game for him.
I'm not in any of the us's you just used either. I just want to note that.
Can you say something else, Jeremy?
are you talking about the line when he done the contrast, Laura, and the line popped out, the right angle line? Yeah, that was quite interesting.
Because I've heard that from you, and that's all I ever hear from you.
Yeah, I don't want to be in that.
And you know what Chio has to say?
I'm over here.
I don't know what you're talking about. That sounds like a lot of drama. Oh, God. Beep, beep. We're not flat earthers. Beep, beep.
They are hiding me.
Are so comical to listen to today, so mushy, that I just thank God somebody asked me to speak because I'm embarrassed.
Can't Sarah G find me? Excuse me.
It's fucking scary.
Dan,
It was mostly Issa. It was mostly Issa rambling just now, so I don't know how long.
Well,
you
I
were
gotta
listening,
say, this
so,
is
I
a
mean,
lot
yeah,
better than Issa rambling, bro. I'd rather deal with this.
Maybe Dan's figured something out that you guys haven't with this ice wall.
Dude, I agree with Issa more than I agree with most.
It's
people.
quite a while ago as well, chilling actually, wasn't it?
Respect for the system and knowing
Quite
that
a while
we
ago.
need to use the system. You know, we're not going to get enough people together to change laws, but if we start suing people, at least we can set precedents. And this
How many's there today, Chilling? It goes up and down, mate, all the time.
ridiculous when you leave flat earth, or like Jaron's talking about taking a week off.
Wow.
And Riggs was talking to me on the phone. It's fucking
Kept
sad
hitting,
when you
hitting
go
refresh and nothing happened. I had to go to the live.
the news to find out what they're thinking about. and they're fucking obsessed with whatever the fuck the news tells them. It's domestic when they want it to be domestic. It's foreign when they want it to be foreign, and they just drag people around by this little Republican
that's
system so they can.
okay, mate.
Listen how perfect it is. People think
I'm not even
they're
fussed.
stressed. They
I
think
don't think about any of that stuff.
perfect
Really
for the
chills. I mean, chilling. I don't really.
He's on the phone. You got his phone
Yeah,
number?
because I've fought really hard to maintain a friendship with someone who I don't agree with.
It's good to see the numbers going up, obviously, but I don't really pay no attention to it.
Just trying to say, men are allowed to have disagreeing relationships. And this whole I'm blocking you, banned for life. Weiss, Karen, Bob, banned for life is the way. And I'm completely banned from the new Globebusters, completely banned from fucking Mark Sargent and that show
Who
who
gives a
no
fuck,
longer
bro?
takes
Why do
in
you follow any of these people?
Oh,
Why
it's not
are you
about
trying to like be a
following.
part of a
See,
group?
we were talking about media. We were talking about public perception. We were talking about justice. See, you got to stay on track of how foreign it is out in the fucking normie world because they're fed garbage all day. And we're going there and going, you smell. And they go, what do you mean I smell? And I go, you smell
But
of the
Dan-
garbage they've been feeding you.
Dan, here's the thing. All the we's and us's you use that I don't agree
Dude,
with.
say
you're still
something
not-
else, Jeremy.
you're
Fuck
still-
on
you're
you.
still not
You
banned.
always say that to me. You never say shit. I begged you to look at a few things, and in months you have fucking never looked at anything.
finished.
Fuck off, Jeremy.
I'm just saying.
Relax,
after all
Dan,
that,
man.
You're still not banned here. Like we're all here together.
Right, so I know never to come when Witsit's around. That keeps me clean. And then I know never to get involved in any conversation. So that keeps me clean. So I barely come around just to prove to you that I still exist. That's right.
Well, you can come when Witsit's here. I mean, I don't know.
Oh, really? Really? Really?
Why not?
Keep pretending. Keep pretending, fucker. Just keep pretending.
Dan, can I try to
Dan,
empower you with these words? Is you don't need anyone, man. You're smart enough, capable enough to do this on your own. You don't need anyone's support. You don't need anyone's opinion. Don't get hung up on another man's opinion. You don't need them. You have the discernment yourself. You. Thank you. You don't need
I mean-
a group. Sorry, Jeremy, go ahead.
I mean, yeah, after all the drama and shit, people banned you. You still got us, Dan. And
Are you
let me tell you
sure?
something. We are the champions.
Are you sure?
You're here right now with us.
Well, because suddenly you're saying
We are here together.
Dan, you're welcome here, man.
If I say we, you correctly.
I've never said anything bad about Dan, although some people are trying to put me off, Dan. I just said to him, Dan's never done nothing bad to me.
My us's make sense.
Why should I feel a certain way?
I'm not in
Oh,
there.
I
When
get
I
it.
say it.
I get it. Okay, so here's the reality. Here's the reality.
We are the future.
Whatever you're gonna call me or not, when I go to gyms, I'm expected to be aligned with whatever consensus overall, including you, including Mark, including Dubé, including Weiss, including Awake Souls and other goofballs, that average consensus, like for instance the AE, I'm expected to, sadly enough, they include me as we when I'm somewhere else. I get included into you when I go elsewhere.
You got to correct them. You got to say, "Yo, I'm not in that week." Tell them to call. Tell them to send me a DM.
But you just got through telling me how I am and how welcome I am. Make up your mind. See, this is the mush that Earth Awakenings. This is Earth Awakenings has become just mush. Mush.
Hey, Jeremy, can you unban Brenda and let her back in? I can't seem to do it or find her. I don't know what the fuck.
Brenda?
If you don't mind doing that for me.
I didn't do it.
All right, seen enough. You know. That was enough. All I heard was Brenda's name and off. Right, let's just switch that off.
Government literally means mind control. They don't want you to find the road to find your soul. They knew you won't out if you knew you lived inside a dome. This is the reason why Copernicus designed the globe. It's mental imprisonment. Been 500 years and there still isn't any experiments to prove that his theory's legitimate. Flat Earth, they don't want you to research or consider it. If you do the research, they say
I had that on full, guys. So
that these astronomers contributed, but no facts, so I don't give a shit about a bit of it. I'm doing this for the world's benefit. Some won't get the message, they gon' read me wrong. They're illiterate, some can't read between the lines, can't seem to see the signs, so in time...
Oh, did I say her? Oh my lord, I've got to correct myself. Did I say her? No, there's no way. Did I say her? Did I say her, Laura? Damn. Him, he, dude. That dude.
Swine, that's better food for thought. Speak with me and dine, no cheddar do it costs. Visas be declined this game.
Yeah, Hangman 1128. He's got a new video out, everyone. It's on the list, but I'll wait till Thursday. I think it's right at the end here. Let me just check. Yeah, the biblical tree one. Yeah, it's there. But it's an hour 13, so I'll keep that for Thursday.
Astronaut gear up at the space station, faking, taking pictures, smiling faces. It's bad that some believe in space exploration. One made a mistake and rock this Masonic ring. You haven't seen, you gotta Google, you gotta Bing. Just type it in and bada boom and bada bing. I stand by these bars like I'm standing right by the Bing. The Earth's flat. From Kenny, you heard that. This ain't
I do apologise. I didn't realise I said that.
Earth spins and so does the moon. We should see different sides of the moon, but we never observed that. If 71% of the
It's a bit like sometimes when you say world.
water and water is always level. Show me where it curves at. Sir, black.
Shoes very
Fucking Earth's flat.
Yes, same here, Yannick. Yeah, opened my eyes up to a lot of things. I mean, some of that footage a Hangman's got is incredible. I'm sure she's a female.
The greatest form of control is where you think you're free when you're being fundamentally manipulated and dictated to. One form of dictatorship is being in a prison cell and you can see the bars and touch it. The other one is sitting in a prison cell but you can't see the bar, you think you're free. What the human race is suffering from is mass hypnosis. We are being hypnotized by people like this. Newsreaders, politicians, teachers, lecturers. We are in a country and in a world that is being run by unbelievably sick people. The chasm between what we're told is going on and what is really going on is absolutely enormous.
It's like we all know what's going down, but no one's saying shit. What happened to the home of the brave? These motherfuckers, they controlling us now, and no one's talking about how they made us fight to be slaves. And everybody's just walking around, heading the clouds and wanna wake up to a dead in the grave. But then it's too late, we need to be ready to raise up. Welcome to the end of days.
Everybody is slaves, only some are aware that the government releasing poison in the air. That's the reason I collect so many guns in my lair. I ain't never caught slipping, never underprepared. Yeah, they shade sign on me, they just spray it proudly. George Bush, the grandson of Alistair Crowley. They want you to believe the lie that the enemy's Saudi. The enemy ain't Saudi, the enemy around me. It's fluoride in the water, but nobody know that. It's also a prominent ingredient in Prozac. For real? How could any government bestow that upon people who believe in political throwback? That's not all that I'm here to present you. I know about the Black Pope and Solomon's Temple. Yeah. About the Vatican assassins and how they will get you. And how they clone Barack Hussein Obama in a test tube.
It's like we all know what's going down, but no one's saying shit. What happened to the home of the brave? These motherfuckers, they controlling us now, and no one's talking about how they made us fight to be slaves. And everybody's just walking around, heading the clouds and wanna wake up to a dead in the grave. By then it's too late, we need to be ready to raise up. Welcome to the end.
Whoever built the pyramids had knowledge of electrical power. And you know that that's the information that they suppress and devour. Who you think the motherfuckers that crashed in the tower? Who you think that made it turn into ash in an hour? The same ones that invaded your own. The ones that never told you about the skeletons on the moon. Yeah, the ones that poison all the food you consume. The ones that never told you about the Mount Vesuvius tombs. The bird flu is a lie. The swan flu is a lie. Why would that even come as a surprise?
Yeah, They're 45 in here on a Tuesday, man. That's crazy. Well, I never expected that. Well, a massive shout out to everybody that come in today. Thank you very much, guys.
I suggest you open up your ears and you listen.
It's like we all know what's going down, but no one's saying shit what happened to the home of the brave. These motherfuckers, they controlling us now, and no one's talking about how they made us modern day slaves. And everybody's just walking around, out in the clouds, and won't awaken to a dead in the grave. By then it's too late, we need to be ready to raise up. Welcome to the end of days.
The greatest hypnotist on planet Earth is a oblong box in the corner of the room. It is constantly telling us what to believe is real. If you can persuade them that what they see with their eyes is what there is to see, you got them. Because they'll laugh in the face of an explanation that portrays the bigger picture of what's happening. And they have.
Good end.
25 years I've been on the force. I've seen every kind of sick, depraved act known to humanity, and still, when I see a black man walk by who has more money than me, I want to vomit my gizzards right into the gutter. But why? Maybe there is no reason. Maybe there's just a big blue ball out there that's mostly covered with water, and we're just going along for the ride.
DJ Ill Will.
Oh, this is Mo jiggling balls in your mouth all day, every day. Hey, you tuned in to Fuck What You Heard Radio, where you can stick a dick in your ear and shut the fuck up, bitch. But anyway, we got your new K-Dot record. I know you in traffic. Where you at, baby?
Down Rosecrans, 87 Regal, sipping on a gold can, gun tucked like the fetal position. Top dog coalition, coexisting with the codist, whoever quoted from California district. Been a corner like David Banner, I'm the owner of the marijuana aroma. You smelling, hit a donut, yelling, it's me, bitches. Who did it? I did it. Take them where they can't go. Like Planet Venus, leaning like a mad scientist. Laboratory bottles of empty Heineken, telling stories about the ones that came before me. Chinamen squinting inside because I'm blooded. Him, my shine is bigger than a strike of lightning, and they like it him because I like to win. Never lose, put me on a pedestal. Bet I pedal victories until I pedal off my shoes. Welcome to the Lion's Room. Challenge anybody who wanna try they luck, they get fucked up, and all you heard was ooh. Say hello to the little big homie, and your reality ain't realer than this, homie.
Okay. Here we go. All right, guys. Yeah, all right, guys. I will see you Thursday. Till then, take care. Have a great day.